All right. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Madeline's moving for me. Mic check. Yeah. All right. Back again. Nine's last orders. You like go ready? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Oh, sugar hill. What that? That sounded a bit mad. Okay, make sure to turn that off. All right. So yeah, family man, 11:33, 30th of March, 2023, and the beat goes on. Mad thing. Long time I ain't been live. Them time I lied to you know. Mad thing. Let me see. So big up everyone. Big up. Just a quick one still. Yeah, I think I've got to have a little voice and opinion on one or two things. But 1 second, hold on there. When we sitting there. I'm surrounded by wires. 1 second, family. 1 second. How am I gonna do that now? Oh boy. All right. See that? Not properly prepared. All right. Here we go. Oh, there you go. All right. So big up all my silent listeners. I'm gonna ask you once again. Don't be scared. Say something in the comments. No one can't badge you up. Or can they? Yeah, my silent listeners, man. I want to know. Type in the chat, man. Well, why do you want to be unknown? Boy. All right, let's get it. All right, what 9 in the chat? That's my number. Come on. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh. Come on, Janet. Big up yourself. Stu, big up yourself. Cotton, big up yourself. KB, come on. Well done to you. Big up, Janet, man. Come on, man. All right. Yeah, man, but listen, I just want to say something, though. Big up my silent listeners, you get me? Because I know there's a few of you that do listen still, but you can't chat, won't chat, scared to chat. I don't know why. You know what I mean? But I saw it go still. But just know something, on the did you see it? Just know I know you're there, man. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? You should have the guts to comment, man. Like what? Can you only go like you can't go other places and comment? Like what? Anyway. So big up the family, man. So yeah, I'll just come to say one or two things about the situation that we're having at the moment with this quote unquote black phalosphere thing. Do you know what I mean? And some of you may or may not know, hopefully you do, because I'm not even trying to play backup videos and that, but you know, basically we have a situation where we have something called the black manosphere. Ha. You understand what I'm saying to you, yeah? And the new leader of the black manosphere is a whole, you know, white lady from America by the name of Pearly whatever. You know, she's a white woman from America. She's about 22, 23, no children, no husband, no nothing. But somehow she is at the top of the pyramid when it comes to the black manosphere. You see what I'm saying to you? And for me, yeah, it's gone beyond embarrassing now. Do you know what I mean? I'm a woman that, you know what I mean? As many women, you know, we try to stay on a particular code, this, that, and the other, or that. I'm done. Yeah, my code's done, man, because enough of you, man, are just fucking embarrassing. You see what I'm saying to you? So there's nothing to even code up on. You see what I'm saying to you? You're just an embarrassment. Because how are you going to allow a whole woman, a white woman, to be at the top, the boss, you understand what I'm saying to you, of what you call the black manosphere? Like, you lot are washed. You know what? Enough of you black men out here are absolutely washed. I've got to be real, you're washed. And we got to say you're washed in order to separate the wheat from the chaff at this point. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah, man, we have to separate the wheat from the chaff And enough of you are washed. Yeah, just washed. And you're just a fucking embarrassment at this point. You see what I'm saying to you? Just a fucking embarrassment. I don't care how big you are, how strong you are, how black. You're an embarrassment. And there's many, 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 many of you, especially in this social media world. There's too many of you that you don't need to get rubbed the fuck out. You get me? But anyway, I'll continue. So yeah, this pearly thing. Yo, man, I tell you, in a family. Oh my God, I love my people then, but my God, some of you are soft like doo-doo, man. Really, really soft like doo-doo, man. I swear to God. And I don't something's happened in it, because when I was growing up, man, them was not like this. Yeah? So this is happening in the last like 10, 15, 20 years maybe, whereby man, them have just become pussies. You get me? Because you have to be a pussy, you understand what I'm saying to you, for a white woman to be your boss of the manosphere. You have to be a complete pussy. You see what I'm saying to you? And weak with it. Yeah? So yeah, man. Them day, yeah, we have to start definitely start separating the wheat from the chaff. We start to expose some of the little batio then, because keeping on code and all that is not doing no bumperclot thing except making us look mad out here. You know what I'm saying to you? And as a proud black woman, I'm sick and tired of some of you little bums making us look mad out here. Yeah? So now we have to start expose. You get me? And like I said, well, it's been exposing season for like the last 4 or 5 years, isn't it? But the exposure, I mean, boy, so me for tell you, boy, me for tell you. But yeah, family, man, you know, for my come and start talks, it's a lot, innit? It's a lot, man. It is a lot. So what I was doing, I was waiting to see if any of the man them would really get onto certain people, innit? Because really, it's their space, innit? You understand? And remember, because if we start coming and talking, we're going to be called, you know, we're going to be called aggressive, manly, this, that, and all the rest of it. You see what I'm saying to you? So with this tancer back. But when we do tancer back, you lot ain't got a fucking clue. You understand what I'm saying to you? Not a fucking clue. You lot are an embarrassment. And it's not even just the fucking manosphere thing here. Like, there's enough man out here. You lot are an embarrassment. Yeah? An absolute embarrassment, man. You get me? Yeah, enough of you lot, man, have to fix up, man. You get me? If you want to be called men at the very least. Fix up, man, because enough of you is still under women's drawers, blood. That's the truth of the matter. Enough of you are still under women's drawers. You understand me? But want to go on like big men. You look dumb out here, man. That's why enough of you not like we, because we know the fucking truth. You know them ones. You know what they say? You can fool the people. What? You can fool some of the people sometime, but not all the people all the time. And you know, so enough of one can't fool we. Yeah? Big up the passport bros. Apparently you lot are coming back. Look like you lot are getting dashed out. Hey. Yo, even the passport bros are failing to blood clean the people. Yo. Bumper clock. You know what? Let me just play my thing, you know. Before I just yeah, big up yourself, Sosa, man. Come on, man. Them boy piss me off, Sosa, man. They're just making us look weak out here, bro. Just dickheads, man. Sick of them, man. And there's enough of them. And it's not just in the manosphere. Just certain man them in the social media world. You don't look like dickheads, man. And that's what I keep saying to the man them. Do you not think that people rate you? Respect you? Yo. Just play my blood. Anyway, share up the live, family. Share it. If you know there's a man out here that needs to, you get me? Share up the thing, man. Yeah. Share up the thing. Yes, and grab a drink, family. You done no last orders. There's only one, so. Yeah. I'm telling you, streets, it's embarrassing, man. And from streets can say that, you know, it's just a fucking embarrassment, man. This weak, some of you are so fucking weak, man. Some of you. Not all of you, know. So obviously, man, them, you know, if it don't apply to you, let it fly in it. But you know the ones that I'm talking to, you lot, you know the fuck I'm talking to. You lot are some weak set of cretins, bud. Weak! I can't believe it. I can't believe some of you slide out of black pussy. The problem is now, what happens between when you slide out of the pussy to when you become big? Something happens, man. And it's something very significant. And as women, as ladies, as mothers, we need to investigate what the fuck it is. Because it's happening to many of them. Yeah. But listen, do my thing. Pour up the Joe's family.
All right. Today we're going to learn about ether. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm calling segments on this one. 9 ether. The flow. 9 ether flow. 9 ether flow.
My crown,
Kinky.
my skin,
Melanin.
I say it again, skin is melanin.
Right?
9 eat the flow, and
you know I'm about to get it in. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. My crown, kinky, my skin, melanin. I say it again, my skin is melanin. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in.
That 9 is so divine, it's infinite, the highest number. Supreme mathematics, multiply any number by 9. Add the double digits together and watch it get back. I don't think you overstand, so Jay, won't you bring it back? That 9 is so divine, it's infinite, the highest number. Supreme mathematics, multiply any number by 9. Add the double digits together and watch you get back. Now that you overstand, let me tell you who I am. Let's get it. Heaven, that's me. Hell, that's me. The originator, me. I am the avatar of 9. Check the follicles that I produce all the time. This my scientist flow. Don't think it's only a rhyme. I'm the first physical being. This ain't no diss track. I came from Adam, then I was formed into an atom. That's a fact. I'm bringing awareness to my peoples. You are burning star. I'm serious, B. Watch me ignite your whole being so you can see the truth unfold. This is no unsolved mystery. We are the creators, the all in the all. I said we are the creators, the all in the all.
My crown, kinky, my skin, melanin. I say it again, my skin is melanin. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. My crown, kinky, my skin, melanin. I say it again, my skin is melanin. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in.
I need to get away, away. Take me to a place that's tropical, so rock can shine down on me. Only he can give me what I need. I need that ultraviolet, vitamin D, that's serotonin. Calm my nerve, you know I'm on it. By the way, Rob, produce me some more melatonin. I'm the fifth element, I'm lead low in this. I can make Zor go by boom in this. I'm metaphysical and alchemist in this. I ain't cursing on the track, my daughter gonna dance to this. I'm earth, water, air, and fire. I'm a walking planet, I'm here to give you what you desire. I got the right knowledge, the right mind, I can't go wrong with this. I got the right knowledge, the right mind, I can't go wrong with this.
My crown, kinky, my skin, melanin. I say it again, my skin is melanin. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. My crown, kinky, my skin, melanin. I say it again, my skin is melanin. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. 9 eat the flow, and you know I'm about to get it in.
Kinky, melanin. 90 for flow when you know we're about to get it in. Jeez. It always bangs. It always fucking bangs. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. All right. So it looked like we've already started to sift out sift out the people, them. But yeah, family man, I just come to, like I said, a quick thing still. But so, like I said, for some, I'm sure many of you, some of you would have heard about this Pearly Gates woman, and in terms of the whole manosphere thing. And to be honest, if you don't, I can't even bother to go and explain it to you now. However, more importantly, you understand me? So you've had this woman who a lot of black men are worshipping, as their savior of the manosphere. These are men that are complaining about women, not this, not being that, not being the other. However, their queen is not married, has no children, probably hasn't got any, what do you call it, life experience when it comes to relationships, this, that, and the other. Apparently, she's an ex-volleyball player. And, so that's her kind of background. Apparently, she must have, she got some tips from Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, who is a black man at least, who was before the head of the manosphere. Oh my God, man. So Kevin Samuels dies, unfortunately. You understand? There's a space left for the black manosphere to be the head. In enters Pearly Gates to become the head of the black manosphere. Yo, I swear to God, man. I swear to God. So, all right then. So this woman's blown up in the last few months. You know what I mean? So she's at the top of the tree. I suppose I need to. All right, let me try and basically, she had a racist on her channel. I might have to just play the clip for those that don't really know. But basically, she had a known far-right racist on her channel. Known. Yeah. She had the man on her channel, and them two started having a conversation whereby, obviously normal, certain racist vibrations were said. She's referred to black people as her Africans. She said things like Alex Haley, who was the author of Roots, just like she said she'd done it to, I can't remember exactly what she said, but just some fuck shit. Do you understand? So now, since that's happened now, obviously, everyone's got, been onto her, etc., rightly so, although, too late she'll be the cry, because she's obviously a millionaire, and she's, already a millionaire for you little Negroes anyway. But that's nothing new, like I keep saying, white men can't jump. They don't have to. They own their team. Yeah? So cool. So basically, people have been waiting for Sarah Garvey's response. I can't even call him Sarah Garvey. For SARA's response. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Because, like, he's been, like... All right, let me try and do this properly, man. Seriously. Let me try and do this properly. But yeah, the people that have basically been waiting for Sarah Garvey's response, because in England, he seems to be at the head of the black manosphere. Seemingly, he's been doing podcasts with this woman for X amount of months or whatever. And yeah, she's done a little norm, nothing that would surprise that. And everyone's been waiting for Sarah to reply. So let's get into his reply, and have a little gander at this fucking reply, fam. I swear to God, man, you lot are finished, man. Yeah, I'm gonna play it, sis. I'm gonna fucking play it, man. He has responded, man. Yeah, I don't know how many weeks later, but he has responded. I want the family to let us know how do we think he's done in his response or whatever. Yeah, so we'll play it and we'll see what I want. Yeah, Chantel, big up yourself, boy. Yo, Chantel, your sector is mad. Your sector is mad, Chantel. I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, pick up yourself, Kushti. Come on. So, all right. And I might have to play a couple videos retrospectively, but let me just get to the boy one still culture. And the thing is, when you look, this is what I'm trying to say about the man, them. Oh, fuck it, you lot are done out, man. But anyway, let me try to remain, I don't even know, not even necessarily impartial, but yeah, let's play this. So yeah, so basically, Sarah Garvey, no, I can't call him that. SA has basically responded, yeah. So let's hear where Matthew said. It's actually fucking hilarious, to be honest. If I was gonna keep it 100, it's just hilarious, fam. You get me? But yeah, separation time, man. We'll have to go, man. Fucking hell. Just a fucking embarrassment, you lot are. Swear to God. So this is his response to the basic racist antics of the girl and the boy that she had with him, yeah? All right, let's hear what he's got to say. 1 second, family.
We have what, Pearl?
Beef.
What do we have?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now. Before we even get started, all right?
Mm-hmm.
If you watched 2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed,
tell them.
Then we have what, Pearl?
Beef.
What have we got?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now. Over to you, Pearl.
I'm making this video today that I didn't initially, but
I've got to be real, family, yeah. The first thing that pissed me off when I watched it is the man's got on his Africa chain. I'm like, are you taking the fucking piss? Are you taking the fucking piss, SA? Or what's his name? Steven or something. What's his name? Someone type out the man's name, because I'm not calling him Bombaclat SA Garvey. His name's out there. What is it? Is it Steven? I'm sure it's Steven. I'm sure the man's name is Steven. Anyway, I'm calling you Steven. Like, if your name ain't Steven, I do apologize. But that's the first thing that pissed me off, family. The man's come with his Africa chain. Are you taking the piss, bro? Huh? Yo, you lot take us for some Bombaclat dickheads, you know. You lot take us for fucking dickheads, you know. But let me let the thing play still. Yeah? But I'm just saying, that's the first thing that just pissed me the fuck off. Yeah? You come with your Bombaclat, Yo, Bedrin, you see all over, no? Oh, Gold, another brave one. Big up yourself, Gold. That's one thing about you. You're not scared, Gold. I'll give you that. You get me? Big up yourself, Gold. All right, let's play.
there comes a time when we're all crossroad and have to make a decision. And sometimes that decision can affect you morally, it can affect you spiritually, and it can affect you financially. But it's a decision that we can't shy away from. Now, recently, Just Pearly Things has been caught up in some controversy. She has interviewed avid racist and known racist Nick Fuentes. He is also an anti-Semite. What did Pearl do when she interviewed him? What she done is that she laughed with him and seems to agree with a lot of his points.
Talk about instances of like when they initially freed the slaves, there were some slaves that felt so indebted to their owners that they would travel across states to pay them back, and they actually had a really good relationship with them.
Now, if she had said some of these things about the Jewish community,
Did you hear that, family? The queen of the black manosphere basically said, yo, in fact, let me just rewind it. Yo, you mans are finished out here, man. Enough of you, not just the manosphere ones, all you little fucking coons out here. You make me sick, man. Like, do you know what, black men, do you get paid for being coons? Let me answer that question. Do you get paid for being coons, black men? Because the cooning is increasing, isn't it? The amount of you that are cooning is increasing. So now I've got to ask myself the question, do you not get paid differently for being a coon? Especially in these social media streets. Yo, you see, that's why man forget 9 to 5 jobs again, you know, cause this social media thing ain't doing nothing for you lot. But let me go out and play the thing.
What did Pearl do when she interviewed him? What she done was that she's with him with an all point.
Talk about
still, you know, family. Bearing in mind, still remember that this is the same you. You understand what I'm saying? It's you that's done 2 interviews with Tommy Robinson, who people deem to be a racist. You see what I'm saying to you? So maybe the writing was on the wall from a long time, Stephen. Yeah, maybe. But all right.
About instances of like when they initially freed the, there were some slaves that felt so indebted to their owners that they would travel across states to pay them back, and actually had a really good relationship.
Because she said that some of the slaves felt so indebted to their owners that they would travel back. That they would basically travel back to them. Yeah. Now the thing is, yeah, although what she's saying might sound mad, yeah, right? If you really think about it, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say to the man, then, yeah, you lot have been groomed and you don't even know it. And some of your egos are so big. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Some of your egos are so big that, yeah, this is why women like this can become your queen. For real, for real. You get me? Yeah. And I'm gonna use this to use her to show you how there's other women like this in our little YouTube circle, whereby the same thing happens, where the man them are just basic pussies, Bridget. Yeah, Wally Pona, you lot are big pussies. Remember, Nynefa said so. Come beat me. Fuck that, dickheads.
Yeah. With them.
Now, if she had said these things about the Jewish community, she would have been cancelled in a hot minute. Ask Kyrie Irving. Ask Kanye West. Now, this isn't about the Jewish community. This is about us. Okay? And so after that interview, Pearl decided to make an apology video, which was, in my personal point of view, disingenuous and a PR stunt. And all in all, it came from a place of deception.
Guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, you know,
all right, family. So for those that don't know, this woman that you see on the screen, this is this pearly lady, and she is currently the head of the Black Manosphere. Yeah, this one here. She's the head of the Black Manosphere, yeah? And like I said, she's about 22, 23. You understand? She comes from America. Okay, apparently she's comes from quite a well-to-do family. Yeah. Apparently she's an ex-volleyball player. And came to England, saw a set of man them and thought, fuck it, let's make some money. Let me be like, what's her name? What's the chicken shop girl? Amelia. Who else is there? I mean, there's such a long list of people that we can reference to say how they just come and basically just finesse the man them, you get me, and get their bag up. And this is just another example. Do you understand me? Like, and that's what I say, yo, the time has come whereby, yeah, one-on-ones, we need to part company. Really and truly. We need to part. I and Nynefa need to make sure people know, say, the certain man, I ain't got nothing to do with him, man, because you lot are a set of weak pussy holes, man. For real, for real, for real. Weak pussy holes. But yeah, family, this is the queen of the Black Manosphere. This is Garvey's gal. Not Garvey, Stephen's gal, sorry. King whoever's gal and all the other little fucking coons that have been back in this gal, yeah. Yeah, man. Big up the man them. What's that? Bit ginger, I swear. And then, oh my life. It's just embarrassing. But it's so embarrassing that I'm just making sure that I separate myself from these little pussy-os, man. You get me? Fucking embarrassing, man.
I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more trying to see them. Right? That wasn't smart. And in hindsight, I should have had someone, you know, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator that could.
So that's the reason why he had to come in, yeah? Because obviously she's drawing him into the thing saying, oh, well, maybe if I had Stephen there, you know, maybe he wouldn't have been so racist. But anyway, well, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you got this little 22, 23-year-old playing all of these big old hardback man them. You lot are a set of bomber clock pussies, man. Sick of your bomber. Who said Hawaii? Where's Hawaii? That's another brave girl. Hawaii? Is she here? Ah, big up yourself, Hawaii. One of a brave one. Big up yourself, girl. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Come on. The bravery's getting better.
Could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert on any of the stuff he was talking about.
Now, I've been social media interviews with the likes of Tony Robertson.
I'm not an expert. Have you heard that? Have you heard that from anywhere before? Yeah, one thing though, we got listen, let's give respect where respect is due, yeah. There's one thing about certain of these women, right? They know how to finesse a black man. Let's keep it 100. You get me? Yeah, like I said, let's give props to where props is due, innit? Certain of these girls, they know how to finesse a guy straight. You get me? And like I've said, we've seen it in our own little YouTube world, innit? The finessing is real. Real. So I want to big up them women there still that have, you know what I mean, that ability to finesse the man them. One thing we can definitely say though, that they can't finesse the women. Yeah. So let us make that very clear. And the thing is, the women, they know that. Like these women that act like that, they know they can't come to, although that Auntie generally, I've got to talk about her as well, you get me? Because she's obviously a slight coon as well. I'll get into her in it. But I'm definitely making the point that you cannot finesse the queens, bro. You can only go to these waste man them. Can't come to us. You see it? And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, man, them, your time's over, you know. Like, you look, the job description does not fit. It don't fit, man. Like, you lot are just weak, bro. I love yous, but you lot are weak. The new ones, anyway. Not like my old Windrush generation and they were proper. But you lot coming up. Nah, man. You lot are weak, man. Get me diluted like bomber clock Vimto. Yeah. Weak. And you know what? It actually feels good saying it, you know. It actually, and I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it actually just feels good to say, you know what? Enough of you, man, are weak pussies, bro. Enough of you. Holy pono. You get me? And it's only true women kind of, you get me, hold certain things, why certain things. But I'm telling you, that shit is changing, yeah? That shit is changing. You get me? You lot are going to get exposed on your own, man. Trust me.
I got politicians like Leach and also Lin May and people from the music industry, valid Mega Man to be exact.
Propaganda.
Now, Pearl was reacting to my UK. And so when she came to the UK, I was very interested in the content that she would actually put out. And it just so happened that she was putting out content that I was interested in, similar to what the late, great Kevin Samuels actually put out. And I understand it because I myself had been embroiled in court cases and things of that nature when it comes to the mother of my son, and understand that the guy.
Right. So I have to pause it there, so yeah, because as you just heard Stephen say there, yeah. Oh my God. My computer. Oh, what have I done? Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, what? 1 second, family. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry. Right, so as you just heard, Stephen saying there, yeah, he said that he has experience of being in court and all this type of bollocks, yeah? So for those that don't know the backstory, yeah, and Steve, I don't want to do this in it, but because you've become such a coon, I can't even help you no more. You see? So basically, our dear brother Sarah, he got a bit of bun and cheese, family. You get me? You not go already. Him get like a bun and cheese. You know what I mean? Worse of things have happened. Don't get me wrong. Him get like a bun and cheese. I.e., him get a bun him out. All right, then cool. From his girls bun him out, he's become what we see here in it. This manosphere thing. He started coming with all this feminist, but this is what I'm trying to say about the weakness of the man. Then one girl give you bomber clock bun. One woman give you a bun. And from that one woman give you a bun, you become anti-woman. This is what I'm trying to say about the weakness, you know. Just imagine if every woman that had got bun went on like you, mans. Yo, allow it, man. Bomber clock, man. Allow it, man. Liquor bomber clock bun. One piece of bun, Sarah, and you've gone from being a Pan-Africanist pro-black, yeah, from one piece of bun to fucking Pearly being your queen, bro. From one piece of bun. Listen to me. You lot are a set of bumbleclarts, man. I'm sick of you lot. I'm actually getting sick of some of you men. You lot are a weak set of bumbleclarts, man. Seriously. And it's not just you, Stephen. There's a whole heap of you in these YouTube streets. You lot are pussies, man. Remember Nynefa told you that, man. Straight. Sick of yous, man. Fuck's sake. Anyway, let me press play still. But yeah, that's the backstory as to what I believe as to why he's where he is now. You know what I mean? Little piece of bun. And yeah, him gone. Well, Melanated saying he's been wanting no. Oh, well, do you know what? You're probably right, Mel, because enough of them doing it. Let's keep it 100, innit? Enough of them do. Why would he be any fucking different? You get me? So I hear you, man. And you know what? To the man them that do that, big up yourselves. You get me? Keep doing your thing. I don't even feel no way. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, at least when you lot are doing it, don't hide, innit? Because some of you out here, you're hiding and licking, innit? You're hide and lick. You get me? Some of you are hide and lick. Don't hide, man, them. Do that thing with your chest, man. Do it with your chest, because there's some of you out here profiling that really. You get me? Because you know. Because you lot know. Because you know. You lot know. Get me? Don't hide and lick, man. Don't hide and lick. Yo, Hawaii, big up yourself, sis. For real, for real, for real. Definitely nice to see you in the building. Trust me. All right, so let's hear what Struggle Beard's got to say now. All right. Where's it gone? Shame. Where's the video gone? Oh, shit. Hold on, family. Fuck, where's the video gone? Oh, hold on. I think I've closed. Hold on, family. I think I closed the fucking thing. It will be 1 second. That's when you know, man, I get hot to blood clot. Well, on there. Let me close this. Oh, bloody Nora nines. All right, 1 second, family. I'll hit a button. Give me 2 seconds. Sugar Hill. Where was I? Bam, 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 bam. Sorry, family. Sorry. Give me a second. Okay. It is now the 31st of March. All right, 1 second, family. Oh, Bumble Firebrush, blood. I don't know how I done that. 1 second. All right. What the dickens? Right. 1 second, family. I need to go on mute. All right, sorry about that. Technical difficulties and that. But hopefully, let's bring it back. All right. So let's get back to it. Okay, sorry about that, family. So what do we think to that then, family? What do we think to Mr. Pan-Africanist, blah, 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 helping my girl to grow her channel? What do we think to that? Why would you want to help to grow her channel? What would be the thinking behind that? What do we think the thinking is behind that, family? Why would he want to help to build her channel? Bearing in mind, like I'm saying, this is a woman, 22, 23-year-old from America, volleyball player, hasn't got any, no, what's the word? No history or whatever with black folks, this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying to you? It's not like, she's from the hood, quote unquote, or anything like that, or from the ends. Just like Amelia, all these, that's the thing, all these people that come and ride on the thing, it's not even like they're part of the, culture in the first place. You see what I'm saying to you? Like, but yo, if you need a quick come up, you know who to go to, ladies. Fuck, I swear to God, man. I'm telling you, man. Money, licky. Oh, you know that one, man. Them licky in a blood clot. Yeah, money. Enough of the man. Them. Yeah, true. They don't want to go and look a blood clot job. Get a 9 to 5. You get me, like the traditional man did. Now they're just looking money off of social media. It's embarrassing, man. Because now you're gonna sell your soul for anything, innit? Get me, enough, man. They're losing their morals, they're losing their standards. Right before our eyes to blood clot. Right before our eyes. And that's why even ultras had to come to the conclusions that social media is real. Because before ultra like social media is not real, but you can't say that again because we're seeing man change in front of our eyes. In front of our eyes. You see what I'm saying to you? So this thing, it's too real. That is the problem. That social media is too real. Yeah, clout chasing is too real. That is the problem. You see what I'm saying to you? But all right, we'll go on still. I just got to pause it there, family, because can you hear me? Oh, I just got to pause it there, family, because I need to
I can hear you now.
To highlight the retardation, you got me, of some of the man them. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah. So you just heard him say that basically, what's his name? Kevin Samuels died, therefore left a space. We didn't hear the video pause where. Oh no, oh no. We heard nothing. Oh fucking hell. Oh. Yeah, you know, you're not in all on there. And you hear this? Can you? All right, let me. All right, I'm not sure what the dick. Like, you see, the thing no want it play. Yo, big up yourself, young Caribbean. You all right?
Yeah, that's it now. What's happening?
Oh, your hair's growing. How comes I can't hear you? Are you speaking? What the fuck?
Okay, can you hear me?
Right, now I can't. Oh, 1 second, young. It's me. All right. Yeah, bless up yourself, man. Well on.
What's happening? Right.
You look different in real life, back to compared to your pictures.
Yeah. I know. Plus, I lost a bit of weight since that compared to like my clubhouse pictures. I lost a bit of weight, so yeah. Yeah. Cause, like, I'm actually in the gym right now, so it's, yeah. I've been doing a bit of gym for the last 2 months, so yeah, I lost a bit of weight from my clubhouse pictures. Yeah. Now just to quickly chime in on this situation. Long story short, I messaged you on where was it? I messaged you on Clubhouse on Sunday around 4 our time. Long story short, that whole Auntie Jenny thing that was happening, I watched it live, and I said what it was. I sent you the channel where it was going live, but you didn't get my message on Clubhouse. But long story short, is that I'm subscribed to enough channels on YouTube where it's all unraveled that the amount of coonery I've seen that on the American side and a little bit over here is terrible, man. It's that is.
Well, do you know what? I'll give thanks that you're, because like I'm saying, you know, when women talk a certain way, we get accused of A, B, C, D, and E. So it's good when actually the man them actually come and say something to hold the man them accountable for their coonery still. So I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
But also thanks. But also, you know what it is, because long story short, it is popping off, and like put it this way. This topic seems like it might go on all the way to summer and things of that nature. And long story short, I'll DM you on what's the word? Oh, what's the word? Clubhouse. All the channels where it's popping up basically because that. Like, did you see the whole Jason Black thing? How Jason Black was going in on it?
Nah.
But long story short,
I'm gonna play the Auntie Jenny one as well still, because I'm not sure about her either. You understand? They're all a set of fucking. But let me go and play the thing. And
yeah. You know, I'm gonna drop off. But one thing I really wanted to. The main thing that I really wanted to say is, I'll DM you all the channels where it's all popping up, because you only that how can I say, you've only seen the surface of what's happening now, and I'm showing you. I'm gonna DM you this. I'm gonna DM you on Clubhouse that all the channels where this is popping off. When I mean it's constant. When I wake up 4 in the morning,
so what do you think has caused? So what do you think has caused it then?
What it is, long story short, a lot of those dudes in the Black Manosphere, long story short, a lot of them are coons basically, and it's like they're giving Purdy a pass basically. It's like they're in the Bible saying, "Oh, she's not racist for what she said." Myself, personally, I think she is racist for what she said, because she's there like giggling and saying this and that with what she was saying, and long story short, there's like a lot of non-coons that are going in against the coons in the Black Manosphere and wider YouTube as well, because it's further than just this Black Manosphere thing. It's wider YouTube. You know what I'm trying to say? So
agreed. No, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for the fallout. I'm here for the exposure, man. Because I'm sick of them, man. I'm actually sick of them, man. All right, so
I mean, I mean, with Sorority, I'm only getting this right now. You know what I mean? Because I've been like, because I've been like on the American side. I mean, because I've been watching American channels pop up. With this, I've only been watching that. I've mostly been watching American reactions and things. And I went live with one guy from New Jersey as well, and I was telling him my situation. I can only speak I was only be able to speak. I was only able to speak a little bit because I was on the train, and was on my way to get my locks done and things. That choppy signal. The guy was in the last minute, so I chimed in and said what I had to say. But yeah. But long story short, now I'll send you all the channels where it's popping up. But go into your clubhouse DMs there, and yeah, you'll see you'll see the channels that I'll send you.
All right, bro. Cool, man. You know that you're just gonna make me mad though, but soon it comes through. But soon it come, man. But I'm gonna press play on this and see what this code's saying, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, keep up the good work. Looking well. All right.
Thanks.
All right, big up yourself, man.
Big up, man. See ya, bye.
All right, one love, bro. Yeah, sleep tight, so I know you got them early morning settings, man. You know. Oh boy. So that was our young Caribbean, you know what I mean? Letting us know, say it's popping up all over the shop, mate. All over the shop. So let me see if I can get back to this and hopefully it will play. Can you hear? It's happening again, isn't it? It's happening again. I don't understand why it's happening again. Right, 1 second, family. Someone, is it? Can you hear it? It looks paused. Right, all right, cool. 1 second, family. I'm doing something wrong. I'm sure of it. 1 second. God damn it. The man them are up there attacking me, family. The manosphere is attacking the noise. All right, let me try one more time. 1 minute, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hold on there. One minute. Let's try and bring it back again. All right, let's try again. All right, let me try again, family. No. I'm telling you, Mel. I tell you, boy. Hey. Yeah, but they can't defeat the 9, though. It's like I've got 3 fucking things open. This is mad. Something ain't right here. It's like, I don't know if I've got 3 of them. What the bomber clock going on? Yeah, I see that Kushti. Oh, why? I don't understand. This tab, what's it say? No, sir. I've got hit. Hold on a minute. The fuck? Hmm. Mm-mm. Oh boy. Oh my God, have they got me down? Have they got me down? Oh, fuck this. Hold on a second, man. Oh, fuck. What the dickheads? The black opinion. Do you remember them days? The black opinion. Huh? Oh my God, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. Ah, I'm telling you, yeah. Watch this, yeah. This is what I tried to say about fucking parasites, yeah. Guess who's reviewing? This is what I'm trying to say about these fucking parasites, man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm telling you, this old. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about that fucking witch as well, man. Seriously. You're just an old pearly bomb anyway. I'm gonna try one more time, family, and then if not, I'm gonna have to do something different.
And I had to school her a few times on what it was like to be and the black experience, and also what slavery and colonization was actually like.
Do you think that
History. So I began working with Pearl, and from the beginning, I started to
Can you
think
hear it now?
that maybe this girl has a colonial mindset. Now, we all know that we don't want to be paranoid, so I kept working with her. However, the more I worked with her is the more that I saw. She had a colonial type viewpoint when it came to black people. And I had to school her a few times on what it was like to be black.
So, what do we think of that statement there, family? All right, I'll go back. He said that he had to school her. Oh, I swear to God, man. Oh, I swear to God in heaven, man. Let's bring this old fucking.
This is about us. Okay? And so after that interview, Pearl decided to make an apology video, which was, in my personal point of view. Now,
2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed, then we have what, pal?
Beef.
Did you hear
What
that?
do we have?
Mhm.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now. Before we even get started. What have we got?
Decision. And sometimes that decision can affect you morally, it can affect you spiritually, and it can affect you financially. But it's a decision that we can't shy away from. Now, recently, just per
Yeah, reality checks. I'm gonna have to. The thing is, he's actually reading some notes as well, isn't it? And yes, we do have to remember that he is an actor. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, I tell you, you know. Start from the beginning and leave to play, giving Mr. Respect. Well, that is pretty much the beginning still, but all right. I'll go right back still, no problem. What he's saying, catch all the coonery, yeah?
Right. Before we even get started,
Tell him.
if you have watched 2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed, we have what, pal?
Beef.
What do we have?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that.
You are,
right
swear
now.
you
Before we even get started.
God. You
all right.
niggers,
If you have
man.
watched 2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed,
Tell him.
then we have what, pal?
Beef.
What have we got?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now.
I'm making this video today that I didn't initially want to make. But there comes a time
I told you
when we're all
already
at a
about the gold
crossroads
chain, man. I'm telling you.
and
Bro.
have to make a decision. And sometimes that decision can affect you morally, it can affect you spiritually, and it can affect you financially. But it's a decision that we can't shy away from. Now, recently, Just Pearly Things has been caught up in some controversy. Why? She has interviewed avid racist and known racist Nick Fuentes. He is also an anti-Semite. What did Pearl do when she interviewed him? What she done was that she laughed with him and seems to agree with a lot of his points.
Talk about instances of like when they initially freed the slaves, there were some slaves that felt so indebted to their owners that they would travel across states to pay them back, and they actually had a really good relationship with them.
Now, if she had said some of these things about the Jewish community, she would have been cancelled in a hot minute. Ask Kyrie Irving. Ask Kanye West. Now, this isn't about the Jewish.
So I think at that point, a question should be like he just said, if she had said something like that about the Jewish community, it would have been, you know what I mean, dance done. So now the question has to become, how come people can say things about our community and their dance never gets done? If anything, they go up the rankings and become millionaires off of the backs that man that look like you. Oh, I swear to God, family, you can't make this shit up. You just can't make this up, man. And yo, Stephen, what you're doing, bro, it's not working. Yeah, I don't know what it is you're doing, but it not work, Virgin.
Community. This is about us. Okay?
Us.
And so after that, I did an apology video, which was, in my personal point of view, disingenuous and a PR stunt. And all in all, it came from a place of deception.
Guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, you know, I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from. In hindsight, that wasn't smart. And in hindsight, I should have had someone, you know, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about.
Now, I've been on social media for a while, and I have done interviews with the likes of Tommy Robinson, Sargon of Akkad, politicians like Lee Jasper, and also Lin May and people from the music industry like So Solid. Mega Man to be exact. Now, Pearl was reacting to my content prior to coming to the UK. And so when she came to the UK, I was very interested in the content that she would actually put out. And it just...
So we have to ask the question, Stephen, why would you be interested in the content that she would put out? Stephen, why would you be interested in the content? What content was she doing at that time? Because apparently she wasn't even doing much. It was only till she spoke to what's his name, the rest in peace guy, copied his format, came to someone like you, and then blew up. So what was you interested in?
so happened that she was putting out content I was interested in, similar to what the late great Kevin Samuels put out. And I understand it because I myself had been embroiled in court cases and things of that nature when it comes to the mother of my son, and understand that the gynocentric order in which we live in is something that needs to be spoken about. So when she came to London, she said that she wanted to make a podcast. And I said, no problem. Okay.
You hear that finessing? Gynocentric, rare. Oh, what a set of bullshit, man. Yo, you lot are finished, man.
Let's talk about it. And I decided to feature on her show. Now, when I featured on her show, because of my following in the UK, people would tune in. So essentially, I helped Pearl grow her channel. Okay, I was on there and I was...
So he's saying, essentially, I helped Pearl grow her channel. So Pearl's now got, what is it, 1.3 million or something. You're on about, what, 90K. I'm sure a lot of your subscribers has gone up since your collaboration with her. So let's not get it twisted, Stephen. And this is what I'm trying to say, yeah? Man saying that he helped her, cool. And this is what I'm trying to say, you man are finished because you're on 90,000. Yeah, remember, her content is based on your people. Yeah, Stephen, your people. Okay. Remember, you're supposed to be coming from a pro-black Pan-Africanism. Your name was SRGARVY. It's no longer that. Your name is Stephen straight. No one, like, if I could get onto your channel and take down those fucking things, I would. Like, trust me. Yeah. Yeah, she's got over 1.3 million, man. Didn't help any of his own work. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Plus all the money that she's made on the pain of basically black people via you. All right. So at least you're saying that you built your Queen's station, basically is what you're saying. I built the Queen station. I built the Queen. But many of you do that still, man. Many of you build up the Queens, man. These are facts, man.
Working with her based on a fee. So the tragic death of Kevin Samuels happened, and there was the Manosphere space. Who was it going to be filled by? It was actually filled by just Pearly Things along with other content creators. Now, I believe that the reason...
I mean, to be honest, I don't even see how you can say that without just feeling completely embarrassed that the male Manosphere space was filled by a white woman. A woman, remember, the Manosphere is supposed to be against women, feminism, and all that other bullshit that you want to put in. Cool. Then your next leader becomes a white woman. Oh, you lot are dumb niggers, man.
And why this space was filled is because Kevin Samuels had a large following of black men. And these black men were essentially fed up with the way feminism had taken over their community, specifically their women. So when he died, there was a vacuum and a lot of black men looking for content like this. And it was filled by Pearl. And I believe that Pearl rose to fame because she herself was the opposite of what those men had been seeing. She was a white woman. She wasn't the types of women that they had been seeing. And essentially, she was regurgitating Kevin Samuels's content. So I began working with Pearl and their community, specifically.
Like, family, on a real one, what do we think of what this guy is saying, man? Like, what? I mean, look, let's first say this, right? We know that he's been under complete pressure to come and make a response, yeah, because I think it's been over a week since she's made that statement, and the people in his comments have been going mad in it, like asking him which part him dead, yeah, considering his last video was asking what it's like to be a black man and all this type of bullshit. You see what I'm saying to you? So I'm saying that to say that we know that he's making this reply under duress. You get me? Under extreme duress. Okay? And you can tell.
Specifically, they're women. So when he died, there was a vacuum and a lot of black men looking for content like this. And it was filled by Pearl. And I believe that Pearl rose to fame because she herself was the opposite of what those men had been seeing. She was a white woman. She wasn't the types of women that they had been seeing. And essentially, she was regurgitating Kevin Samuels's content.
More bullshit and finessing, yeah? Do you hear what he said? He said that she was not, like, the man them were not used to seeing a girl like this. Bullshit, man. These girls are a fucking 10 a dozen.
With the way feminism had taken over their community.
Right. Now, has feminism taken over the black community, family? Because this is just more bullshit. Yeah? Bullshit, man. You're only saying that because you got bun brethren. That feminism is not overtaking no fucking black community. That is utter bullshit, man. And this is what I keep saying, that the man them are being groomed to chat shit. You see what I'm saying to you? Like, all these things, they're just groomed to talk. Shut up.
Specifically, they're women. So when he died, there was a vacuum and a lot of black men looking for content like this. And it was filled by Pearl. And I believe that Pearl rose to fame because she herself was the opposite of what those men had been seeing. She was a white woman. She wasn't the types of women that they had been seeing. And
Yo, family, you got to deep that last thing that he said. You know, this is very, very, very important. Yeah, to show you the sickness of some of the mandem. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah, and it has to be a sickness at this point. It just has to be. It's a sickness. It's self-loathing. It's low self-esteem. There's a lot of self-hatred. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't aware of it until, you know, maybe the advent into this social media world where now we can, you know what I mean, hear from different persons all about the cutter. You get me? But what I've definitely come to the conclusion that a lot of our people have got very, 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 very low self-esteem. You get me? And I'm also speaking about our men, or the men, very, very low self-esteem. And I shouldn't laugh, right? Because, you know, it's not a good thing. But at this point, man, you know what I mean? Enough of you lot are so weak that it is what it is, isn't it?
And essentially, she was regurgitating Kevin Samuels's content.
How are you going to let a white woman
working with
Kevin
Pearl,
Samuels'
and
content?
from the beginning, I started to think that maybe this girl has a colonial mindset. Now, we all know that we don't want to be paranoid, so I kept working with her. However, the more I know that I...
Did you hear that bullshit? We didn't want to be paranoid. Yeah, so he's basically saying he saw certain things about her, but he didn't want to get paranoid, i.e., I don't want to stop getting paid. You get me? So I'll work with it. You see what I'm saying to you? That's what I hear. Oh, men, man. Love yous, but
she had a colonial type viewpoint when it came to black people. And I had to school her a few times on what it was like to be Black and the Black experience, and also what slavery and colonization was actually like.
Just imagine guaranteed affiliate payments wide.
Do you think that historical catastrophes must be compensated for?
No,
No.
that's stupid.
So then, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing.
Yeah.
So then, how come there were groups of people that got compensation?
How come?
For instance, like Jewish people, Chinese people, Japanese people with the bombs. Like there were groups of people who got compensated.
I don't know.
So it wasn't fair.
What? Well, I'm talking about like what I.
I mean, she actually sounds dumb. She actually just sounds like one of them dumb cheerleaders just twiddling her hair type of thing. And this is what the man them have got as the queen of your lot's ting. I don't know. The fuck, man. You don't make me sick.
For instance, like Jewish people, Chinese people, Japanese people with the bombs. Like there were groups of people who got compensated.
I don't know.
So it wasn't fair.
What? Well, I'm talking about like when I think about group, I think about reparations. So I mean, maybe if the people were still alive today, like I don't know, maybe. But like when you said historical, I thought you meant like at the past, not the present.
Yeah, so like in the past, so like people talk about slavery. So in the past, you know, the Holocaust happened. In the past, you know, the Japanese, but people got compensated for it.
Yeah.
There's a book, right, called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa.
I'm so sorry, family, but the embarrassment is just killing me, man. It's just killing me, man. I've got to be real, man. Oh my God in heaven, man. Oh, I swear to God in heaven. I just can't, man. I can't. I want to take that bit. I want to learn about it. Wow. Never a truer word said, Cotton. Never a truer word said, man. Never a truer word said. But yeah, this is where we're at, man. This is where the Black Manosphere is at, man. So he's trying to educate. He's trying to educate her about Black people. You've got a woman on a platform that is making money from Black people's worries and woes and relationships, etc. But now you're going to try to educate her about Black people. This is why I call you lot coons, man. And you see money, when they say it's the root of all evil, yeah, money and clout, man. Enough of you man in particular sell out for money and clout. And I keep telling you, man, that's why you don't get no respect out here. You do not get no respect out here, man. And I'm just being honest, man, because it look like the other people them now tell the truth. So it look like it's time for nines to start telling you some of you lot, man, the truth, innit? You get me? You lot you're funny. Like literally, many of you are clowns. You're oh, come on, Nine. Don't be like that.
And when you read that book, you realize that the whole and stuff started because of the colonization. And you just think, well, if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't be as successful.
So what do you mean by the colonization?
So the colonization of Africa, so both the people and the resources, right?
Family, I want you to clock her body language and everything, you know, because they say a picture tells 1,000 stories and all the rest of it. Like, do you think she cares, family? Do you think, does that look on her face, does that look like a woman that gives a fuck about what is being said to her? Look at this. Does this look like someone that gives a fuck?
There's a direct correlation between the colonization of Africa and the Industrial Revolution.
Okay.
And so with all the metals and the rubber and all this kind of stuff coming from Africa, it fueled the Industrial Revolution of the West.
Wait, so you're saying like in Africa, when you say colonize, you're saying like did England come in and colonize?
Yeah, like so European, France, Spain, Portugal, England.
Are you hearing this, family? This woman has become a multi-millionaire off of the fucking woes of black people. And are you hearing the questions that she's asking? And then this big dumb fuck sitting there trying to educate her about what? But let the check keep rolling in, boy. Let that check keep rolling.
And they like enslaved Africans, and
yes,
that's what you're saying. Okay.
So they enslaved and at least colonized.
Family, can we remember that this woman is from America? Do you understand what I'm saying to you, family? Yeah? Yeah, the finessing is real, man. The finessing is actually real. Exactly, Janet. She don't give a fuck. She don't give two fucks, man. Do you know what I mean? One of my subscribers has also implied that Sarah's fucked this girl. What do you lot think to that? One of my subscribers said that he's fucked her. What do you lot think? Yeah, because you know a man will fuck for money. We know that. We know a man will fuck for money still. You know what I mean? Fuck for money, fuck for bills. So what do you think? Do you think he fucked her, family? Do you think Mr. Pan-African has given Miss Purdy a one back shot? Because remember now, he's getting over the hurt of a black woman. All right, nine, stop it.
It's the continent.
Okay.
So when you colonize a continent and then you take ownership of the resources, you're able to gather those resources together and use them to your own benefit.
Right.
And so you gather those resources, use them to your own benefit, and build up your economy, all the while messing up the economy of that actual country.
Right. So that video was filmed in 2022. And in that video, what you saw was me attempting to tell Pearl and show Pearl what colonization was like. How people went to another group of people and took their resources and took what was theirs and built their empire off of it. So when Pearl now plays like she doesn't know what colonization is, and she doesn't know what slavery is, and she says these insensitive statements, in that video, I actually attempted to give her a book. It was called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. I've read it myself. She semi-dismissed that book. She kind of dismissed that book. And then she went on with herself to go and interview a man like Nick Fuentes. Pearl has Africans that work for her. Now, Nigeria has many issues. Now, the disparity in Nigeria has rich and poor people living just on the breadline. And Pearl has these types of people working for her. They edit her videos. They make her thumbnails.
So look what I have here. This is evidence to show how hard my Americans work.
No, hold on. You forgot, yeah? This is how hard
Yeah, so I think in comes two more coons. I think one of them with the cap on, I think his name is King something or the other. King something or the other. And I think there's a video whereby this same racist guy that they're speaking about must have said to one woman that is that works for Pearl. Yeah, exactly. King Riches. Thank you. That works for Pearl must have said something like, what the fuck you talk about? You're fucking a black man anyway, and all them type of thing there. You know what I mean? So just bear cooning, man. But let me let the thing play. But yeah. Whoa, watch them, watch him, watch them, watch the man them. Watch them. Watch them in them slippers. Yes, comfy. Come on.
My white Americans work.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
They're very hard workers.
Yes.
I like how they work. My white Americans really work hard. You see that?
My white Americans really work hard. Yes. I saw King Rich's Carnival last year. He's massive. He might be massive, but he's a massive coon at this point. You see what I'm saying to you? Massive coon. I mean, at this point, I think there's more coons than non-coons. I'm going to be real, man.
Fire us to work hard.
They're working hard. You know, they put in a lot of work, yeah? They put in a lot.
Yes.
White Americans work hard. Yeah.
So Pearl has taken people on from Africa, which on the surface looks like a good thing. And I guess it is. Africans are being fed. They're taking money from her. They are feeding their family. Amazing. However, with a colonial mindset, this can be quite dangerous. And what happened during that interview with Nick Fuentes was that she used an age-old tactic that colonizers use, which was the divide and rule tactic. She pitted African Americans versus Africans when she spoke about how hard Africans work compared to how hard African Americans work. And she also used the term, my Africans. Much of what Pearl says is determined by her management, which she has said to me on many occasions that she shares with Candace Owens. So when you have a colonial mindset and you have a management who tell you what to say, what generally happens in my
family, stop that bit, yeah. So she shares management with Candace Owens. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to say, that this stage is set, family. It's the stage is set, man. The stage is just set, man. You know what I mean? And we know about Candace Owens already. Yeah. But the thing is, Stephen, you knew all of this from way back in last year. Huh? So how come you didn't act upon it? Do you get paid weekly or monthly? Well, go on. Stephen, I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you, bro. If you knew all of these things from 2022, we're now into the 4th month of the 2023. And you've been there every week, like you said at the beginning. If you're not here, we're in beef. Yeah?
So part of you, and what I actually saw was that she began to start paying people pittance. She gets off contracts to people that owned them, just like a colonial master would. Case in point, myself and Pearl sat down to have a conversation about me signing to her contractually. And I want to make this very clear. I have never signed to the Just Pearly Things network. I have always been an independent. Pearl has known that, and I have known that. And so anytime I worked with Pearl, we had agreed a fee, and I worked for that fee. I have never been signed to the Just Pearly Things contracts. However, she has signed a few Africans, namely King Riches and Auntie Jenny. Now, I have no problem with a King Riches or an Auntie Jenny. However, if we look at the contracts that they signed, you would understand the reason why I use the term colonization and colonial. Now, myself and Pearl sat down to have a conversation, and she expressed to me that she wanted to do a new segment for her show. In that segment, she said that she would like me to present a topical news show on a day-to-day basis. So I said, okay, no problem. Talk to me. What are we talking about? And she said she would want me within her studio 4 days per week. I said, okay, from what time? She said from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening. And I said, okay, well, that is 7 hours. I said, so working 4 to 5 days a week for 7 hours is essentially a day job. I said to her, okay, so what is my guaranteed fee at the end of the month? What is the salary? And she looks at me and she says, we do not do guarantees and we do not do salaries. So I said, so if you don't do guarantees and you don't do salaries, what is it that you actually do? And she said she does percentages. So I said, okay, cool. Well, what's the percentage? She said, Sarah, you're the high end, so you will get 70-30. So I said, fine, okay.
So listen how easy it is for man them to get finessed, yeah? Listen how she told him, you're the high end, Stephen. You're the high end, Stephen. You're the high end, Stephen. Yo, you see how easy it is to gas their man, yeah? You get me? You got to do something at the high end, or they got a big dick and you're in. Trust me. Hey, mad thing. You get me? You're the high end, Stephen. You've got a big dick, Stephen. Fucking hell, star. Yo, man, damn. I'm telling a boy. Oh no. Oh no.
Let me listen. 7% goes to me and 30% goes to you. Now she looked and she said no. 70% goes to me, Pearl, and 30% goes to me, Sarah Garvey. And that's when I started scratching my head. I said, hang on a minute. Oh, are you going to need the high-end contract for you? And she said, yes. And I said, so are you saying that Pearl and 30% goes to me, Sarah Garvey? And that's when I started scratching my head. And I said, hang on a minute.
So family, yeah, man only started scratching his head when she's offering him 30-70. When she was saying all that other stuff before, you didn't scratch your bald head, brethren. Huh? That bit that we saw before when you had to quote unquote school her about black people, this, that, and the other. Weren't you scratching your head then, brethren? Huh? Oh, so now she's offering you, Mr. High End, 30% and her 70%. Yeah, virgin, don't you see that you lot are fucking, I'm telling you, I swear to God, man. Wait, times have changed, times are changing, and I swear to God, ladies, we gotta look at it for what it is, man. We gotta look at it for what it is, family. Seriously, we can't do this no more. You see it? Not a bomber clot. Yeah? She's gonna offer the great Stephen 30%. Remember, the content is based on his people. Remember, he said that really he gave her the come up. You get me? So now a few months later, she's looking at this Negro and saying, yeah, you gave me the come up. I'm from America. I've come to England to live in East London. You get me? You see it? I've come to you. You've boosted me up. You've got me to 1.3 million views and how much other money that I'm making. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah? But still, Mr. Negro, you're only going to get 30%. Don't you not understand? Don't you understand, Stephen? Hey. Yo, you see a man and his ego. I tell you, you know, it'll fuck up the man them, you know. Your egos, you lot for some and you know what it is? I think actually that as black women, we've actually got a part to play. You understand what I'm saying to you? In the ego of the man them still, because you know, so whatever I boost them, you understand what I'm saying to you? Make them know, say, yeah, you lot are the ones. Is it? But we have to stop it, man. You get me? Because they don't know themselves. They don't know themselves. They don't know themselves. They don't know themselves. You understand me? Because now they're starting to think that it's actually them. They're actually starting to think that it's actually them, man. But don't worry, I'm going to come back and, if not this time, another time, I'm going to start playing some videos to show what some of these people really think about them and them. Do you know what I mean? Because what? We not defend them again, man. Get me? Talk the truth, shame the devil, man. Get me? I've heard women come in and say, like, you lot ain't celebrating in our white community, like being with a black man is not something to be celebrated in our white community. And he's looking at her like, you're chatting shit. Like, he's trying to look at the girl like, you're chatting shit. And the girl's like saying, nah, bro, like, you're not. And this is what I'm trying to say about the man never being groomed. Groomed till, and this is what I'm trying to say, they've been groomed till they can put a pearly as the head of their team. If that's not grooming, I don't know what else is. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Just like we can have in our community, whereby you can have a woman accuse man them of rape and all kind of heinous things, but can still debunks the man them, no problem. And this is what I'm trying to say, man them, other people do not respect you. Some of you, they look at you as a fucking joke. They actually look at some of you, man, as a fucking joke because they know that you don't stand for nothing. Nothing. That's why she's able to fly from America, come and look at you and say, yeah, you're my mark. You're going to make me money. You're going to make me big. So said, so done. She took a little bit from Kevin, took a little bit from you, probably took a little bit from whomever else. And here we are today. Well, if you tell them that, Cotton, they're going to say, no, it's because you black women are this and you're that and you're this and you're that. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah. They will never admit to say, oh, I'm a fetish. Although we all know it. Do you know what I mean? And deep within their heart, they know it too. But it's their ego, man. White said Andrew Tate damaged their boys. They don't want that garbage. There you go. That's probably another reason why he's in jail. As a discreet mixed race person. You get me? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And that's why you keep in the naive and say, I can see how history took place. I really can. I can see how history took place, man. Yeah, big up yourself, Goldman. You know, you've done your bit. We appreciate. I know you got an early start in the morning. Hee.
So that's a high-end contract for you. Yes. And I said, so are you saying just Pearly Things Network has other people on low-end contracts? She said, yes. I said, King Rich's and Auntie Jenny? She said, yes. I said, what's the low end? She said, it's 10 to 15%. So essentially, she could be owning.
Right, family, I don't know if you caught that bit, yeah? So he's saying he's the high end. She was offering him 30%. The other two coons, Jenny and that I'm not even calling him a king, he's a prick. You get me? They might be on between 10 and 15%. They might be on 10 to 15. And remember, these are all the black folks. And remember, this program or that podcast is based on black relationships, whether they be good or bad. You get me? But it looks like all the black people are just getting very, nothing don't change, man. Remember, white men can't jump. They don't have to. They own the team. Remember that.
80% of the content which is basically the monetized views on somebody's channel, and they only take home 15% of the money? She said yes. I said, Pearl, how long are these contracts for? She said 3 years. So I said, let me get this straight. You want to own me for 3 years to take 70% of my ad revenue, keep me in your studio from 10 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening for 4 to 5 days a week, and you are not guaranteeing me any money? I said, respectfully, for what reason would I work for your company? She said, because we have a great studio and we have great lighting and we have great editors that will edit your stuff down. Now, I may be a lot of things, but I'm not an idiot. I may be cool, I may be calm, I may be collected, but I'm not a fool. And essentially, the colonial mindset of Pearl has people working on her quote-unquote plantation for absolute pittance, when a year ago, I suggested to her to look into exactly what colonization was, and she acted dumb.
Guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, you know, I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from. In hindsight, that wasn't smart. And
I'm not gonna lie, you know, family, yeah. Every time I look at this woman, you know, I just think, how the fuck have Mandem allowed her to become your queen? Like, you lot of a joke. 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 You've allowed, remember, this movement is supposed to be basically anti-woman, innit? Basically a backlash to quote-unquote feminism and all this bullshit. Just what I'm saying to you. Or he's at the beginning in response to black feminism, which we know is just bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I keep saying, man, them have been groomed, yeah, just to, it's just embarrassing, man. It is just absolutely embarrassing. You get me? Yeah. And this is what, and you know, I think that we need to use this as like a case study and to take note to see, you know, just how weak some of the man them are, right? And it doesn't matter how much you want to try to boost them, this, that, and the other. Some of them are just a weak set of cretins. And we just have to acknowledge it. You know what I mean? And maybe this praise here, those of us that have boy children don't become weak and pussified like some of these men out here. You get me? Because that is also frightening. Like I said in my show before, like, what happens when the man them slide out of the black pussy to when they become coons? Like, what happens? Is the system that strong that it just fucks them up like that? Because it's something. It is something, and we've seen many of them fall. Many. So it's something. You get me? But that's why I'm saying there's certain men out here that need name changes. Your name is Stephen. You get me? The next he's called suspect, because you can't have no lock somebody called aspect, Reggie. You lot are all frauds and clout chasers, man. Anywhere the clout there on the did there. Some of you just need to look a bomber clock job. I'll be real. Just go and get a fucking 9 to 5, man. Like, allow the black thing. Allow try to make money off of. Allow it, man. Go look walk, man. Allow the social media thing. Go look walk. Go look blood clot walk, man. Because you're just making the thing look mad out here, man. You know what I mean? Stop begging for money. Go look walk. Seriously, man. It's fucking embarrassing, man.
And in hindsight, I should have had someone, you know, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator pushed back more and really was more educated on the
Why
topic.
didn't you push
about
that more?
Because he was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about.
Oh, shut up, man. I certainly wasn't an expert. Yo, family, this is 101 in how to get finessed by something that don't even look good to bombard. You know what I mean? The thing don't even look good. How do you mans always get finessed by the things that look like the back of a bus, bro? I would give you a lot more ratings if you were getting finessed by, you get me? Nice looking things. You lot are getting finessed by fucking things that look like they got. Oh man, yo. Man, I tell you, boy, it's all over for nothing.
Up in a time where the brilliant R&B girl groups like TLC and also brilliant R&B artists like Toni Braxton, they both sold millions and millions and millions of records, but they ended up broke. Why? Contracts. They were signed to contracts that did not favor them. And essentially, what Pearl is trying to do is come back in with the same contracts and do the exact same thing to the manosphere and do the exact same thing to the red pill community. Why? Because Kevin Samuels left, and Kevin's fan base was predominantly black men. Pearl has come in there and attempted to be top of the food chain.
Hold on, Cotton says she only likes to date black men, and all the time she thought black people enjoyed slavery. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying, man. This this is what I'm saying, man. This is the type that these man. I'm telling you, man. But all it is that they can't get nothing better, though. Let's keep it. Let's keep it 100 as well, right? Yeah. Let's not even fake like these man. They can get any top class Caucasian women. Yeah. Never, ever a day in their life can they get a top one. Never. Oh, I swear to God, man. Anyway,
I will not be a part of this game.
Oh.
And I will not be a part of this colony.
Oh.
I have always been an independent.
Oh.
If people in the UK who can actually say and watch all of my content can say that I've been around before Pearl even arrived in the UK.
So?
What would I look like? Signing my life away, essentially. 70% of all I own.
You already look like a dickhead, bro.
This woman who just arrived in the UK the other day.
Oh, listen to this. How sad. How sad. How sad. How sad. What would I look like? What would he look like, family? You'd look like a coon.
She said to me that she's actually looking to sign more talent this year. Good for her. Good for the talent. But I hope they watch this video. And I hope they realize exactly what they will be signing. And I actually hope that this video makes her think about the ways. Because essentially, I had been with her from the beginning. And I had helped grow her channel. And if she could suggest this to me, somebody who helped her grow her channel, then you are nothing to her.
He's hurt.
I have only given you around 30% of what I know. We haven't even touched on the very odd and weird parties that Pearl likes to invite people to. And I was invited to one last year, and she told me that her manager was coming from America and they were going to have a party. And very interestingly, they said that it was going to be board games. And I said, okay, cool. I don't mind playing Monopoly. I don't mind playing Snakes and Ladders. When I got there and I asked her about the board game, she said, no, a board game. There was a whiteboard in the living room party. And
right, so you see where he's pointing the arrow? This is Pearl's manager, Kobe. Yeah? Another white guy. Okay? This is how weak we are at the moment, where we can have two sets of white people making money off of our pain, struggles, this, that, and the other. But you weren't bothered about it before, though, bro. So why are you bothered about it now? Yeah, not me, star. Not me. Not me. Not me. Yeah. I'll be real, yeah. Man, them. Yeah, the master knows what to do with you lot, man. The master knows what to do with you lot, boy. I tell you the truth, boy. He's got you lot sussed. Look at this.
Could suggest this to me, somebody who helped her grow her channel, then you are nothing to her. I have only given you around 30% of what I know. We haven't even touched on the very odd and weird parties that Pearl likes to invite people
Not
to.
one black
And I was invited to
woman
one
star.
last year, and she told me that her manager
Not
was coming from America,
one
and they were
black
going to
woman.
And very interestingly,
Bare black men. I can see bare black men. Have you not spotted a black woman? I can see bare black men and people of and white women of no color. That's right. He mad because he thought he was special. You're right, Bob. I agree with that, man. I think he became very affronted when she came and offered my man 30%. You're done, bro. You're done, man. You lot are done out here, man. Enough of you, man. Enough of you lot are done, man. You lot are just... You're an embarrassment, man. Right, sorry. I'm gonna look for something. This thing... Oh, there it is. That's mad, you know. It keeps going down the... mad thing.
they said that it was going to be board games. And I said, okay,
He
cool.
needs a
I don't mind
fucking
playing.
trim. This bomber clock you... This fucking you here needs a trim straight away. Someone needs to get some bomber clock clippers. Get rid of this fucking you here. Yeah? Get rid of this fucking you here. Watch my girl and watch the boy here. Is that a boy? Watch the man them. Look at them. Oh, look at them. You lot are washed, man. Washed. Fucking hell, blood. Washed. Look at this. Washed. All men, you know. Oh my God. Hold on. What is this? Oh my God. Look at this family. Can you not see these drawings? What does that look like? A dick? Like what the fuck are they? Yes. So they got them doing some nasty shit, man.
Makes her think about the way.
Let me just stop a minute, yeah. All right, let me let it play. Actually, wait.
Because essentially, I had been with her from the beginning, and I had helped grow her channel. And if she could suggest this to me, somebody who helped her grow her channel, then you are nothing to her. I have only given you around 30% of what I know.
Look at
we
this.
Haven't even touched on the very...
Oh, I swear to God, this one here. This, did you see him? Oh, let me read this. Oh, I swear to God. This. Oh.
And if she could suggest this to me, somebody who helped her grow her channel, then you are nothing to her. I have only given you around 30% of what I know.
What is he doing, family? What is this little faggot doing? This one here, Wemado. What's this one here doing, man? Look at this, family. Look. Bear man. Bear bomber clock, black man. Where the black woman them there? When all these board games are going on, where them there? Where the black woman them there? But like I'm saying, family, man, this is a true reflection of what's going on out here, man. You could replace these men here with black footballers and you've got the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You can replace these men here with black footballers and you've got the same thing. Yeah. And I'm saying, you know, it's not going to be me, but at some point, you lot as men, black men, you lot have got to have a real good, strong look at yourselves and wonder what it is with us, why we are so weak. Because I'm telling you, you will not see this picture with any other nation. No way you would not see this picture with Asians. You wouldn't see this with Chinese. You wouldn't see this with fucking Turkish. You wouldn't see this shit. You'd only see this with Negroes. I'm telling you, man. And I'm a Negro myself, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? Nah, I'm not gonna stop generalizing your bomber clock, man. Forget that, man. Nah, bomber clock. I ain't stopping. Yeah, if it ain't you, then it ain't you, innit? You understand what I'm saying to you? That's the first thing I'm gonna say to you, my guy. Yeah. Asians hand all men as simps. What? Asians hand all men. Listen, EIE. The point I'm trying to make, yeah, because I know you must have just come in now, Zin. So let me just fix you up. The point I'm making, Mr. EIE, is that this would not be. You have a. You watch, you see, and you see, I'm glad you've come, you know, because I hear you, innit? I do, you know, I got absolutely have a son. But that's what I've even said, EIE. I said something happens when we are dropping these men out of these boy childs out of our fucking, you understand what I'm saying to you? Something happens. I know, you don't have to fucking tell me that, bro. I fucking know, man. I know, what the fuck? I know. Yeah, his mom's black as well. All these fucking men's mothers are black. So what the fuck happened to them, bro? Huh? And he apparently Sarah's coming from a single parent family and all of them thing there. Of course I'm isolating them, but I've already said, bro, if it don't fucking apply, let it fucking fly. You see what I'm saying to you? Damn me, I tell you, brethren. Yeah, but what I'm also saying is that the days of me naive for back, go away. Yeah, because you lot are making me fucking sick, man. You're just impact. And that's the exact point. I do have a son, EIE. That is the exact point. I do have a son. So what is my son and other sons like mine are going to grow up seeing in these social media streets? Yeah? That's the whole point, EIE.
We haven't even touched on the odd and weird parties that Pearl likes to invite people to. And I was invited to one last year, and she told me that her manager was coming from America and they were going to have a party. And very interestingly, they said that it was going to be board games. And I said, okay, cool. I don't mind playing Monopoly. I don't mind playing Snakes and Ladders. When I got there and I asked her about the board game, she said, no, a board game. There was a whiteboard in the living room. And what she proposed was that we all have a time on the whiteboard and we do what she says and we talk about certain things which were quite sexual and we put them on the whiteboard. But you know what I saw? I always saw her manager Kobe in the corner filming everything.
Right, family. I hope you heard that bit because that's very, 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 very important. Yeah. Like, and this is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because what he's, you know, I don't know if he knows it or not, but basically he's letting us know how these people see you lot as men. Not that we don't know it already. You see what I'm saying to you? But yeah, you're letting us know, man. Like they just look at you man them. You lot better fix up, bro. I'm sure this says DOGG. Does that say doggy over here? D-O, or is that me just trying to fucking read things in? Get me? But when I see this guy doing what he's doing as well, you know what I mean? Does that say doggy? All right, sorry, Christy. Let the thing play. You have to laugh. I got to laugh.
Okay, cool. I don't mind playing Monopoly. I don't mind playing Snakes and Ladders. When I got there and I asked her about the board game, she said, no, a board game. There was a whiteboard in the living room. And what she proposed was that we all have a time on the whiteboard and we do what she says and we talk about certain things which were quite sexual and we put them on the whiteboard. But you know what I saw? I always saw her and Jacoby in the corner filming everything. And we've all spoken amongst ourselves and we've spoken about Hollywood and the things that go down. And within that party, what I saw was if people were on that board doing very sexual things and doing things while they were drunk, that stuff was being recorded. But we'll speak about it another time.
I want to ask the men in here. I want to ask the men in here. Okay. Women, raise your hand if you think women like violence.
Did you hear that last bit, family? She just asked the question, raise your hand if you think women like violence. Hey, yo. Oh my God, family. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So basically we got about, what, 10 black men in there. Get me? A couple non-black women. No black women. Yeah, I don't even think Jenny was there. Yeah? Right? So what we heard Stephen saying is, bam, yeah, she's off. She's inviting the man them to play board games. Yeah? Him, whether we believe him or not, thinking it's fucking like board games as in Monopoly. Yeah? No. We see a whiteboard up there. We saw that there was some writing on there that was obviously had some sort of sexual explicit nature. We saw the Licorenta Dread there doing some Licorenta Dread moves. You get me? In front of Bear Man and couple gal. Batty man. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah? And then, yeah, you see? Yo, only forgot look walk. Yeah? That's what man. Some of you men need to go and look at Bomber Clark job. You understand what I'm saying to you? Get a job, man, because this social media thing, enough of you lot are selling your souls. And I'm not even sure if you're getting big money for selling your souls. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But enough of you lot are washed. Cotton said she probably likes getting punched in her face. Yeah, she probably does. And you know who she likes. You know who she likes to punch her up to. You get me? You know who she likes to punch her up to. So we've got basically Sarah saying, and we've heard the stories about the whole Hollywood thing whereby, you get me, the man them get drunk or high and this or that, get into some entanglement with a man, female, or something in between. You understand what I'm saying? So your pictures get taken, and then basically, you know, you're owned, innit? You're owned. So seemingly, this little 22, 23-year-old pearly girl trying to do the same thing, obviously with the help of her manager, Kobe. And this is what I'm trying to say, that these men are washed, right? Because imagine, like, do you think I could be in a room like that, right? Nah. And this is what I'm trying to say, yeah. They say men suffer, women feel the pain. And that is a very, 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 very true thing, man. You get me? But what I understand is that enough man ain't got no type of discernment whatsoever. Yeah? No discernment whatsoever. And because enough of them don't want to go work 9 to 5 to get their money, you understand what I'm saying to you? They will just basically get used and abused by these different people. All for the bag. All for the bag. Yeah, we know that Stephen's only upset now because, yeah, she's offered him 30% of, and she's going to get the 70. And he knows that really the content is down to him. But basically, Stephen, you've already been used and abused already. You see what I'm saying to you? Just like this King guy, or washed. God, it says at least it's a black man that's punching her. Yeah, for real, boy. At least. At least. So yeah, family man, that was Sarah's but you can see he's obviously got more to come. And he's obviously gonna try to, you know, monetize off of this as best as possible, this, that, and the other. And I'm gonna say big up to all the other sort of YouTubers that are just post enough videos about this woman and this and that and just making their money off it. You got me, big up yourselves, man. And if I was in that sort of arena, I'd be doing the same thing and trying to earn my money off of her for real, for real, for real. Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You see what I'm saying to you? Because we know she's made a lot of money off of our pain. Yeah. So that was Stephen. Okay. So I'm now going to try and find this woman. I don't even want to call her a coon yet, but that might be too hard. But you're obviously some type of coon, to be fair, man. But let me try to bring up this woman still, and then we'll have a little butchers at that. So here we go. You see? And again, it's just so easy to divide and rule. You know? So easy to divide and rule, man. It's just the simplest thing, man. We don't learn shit. Now apparently that this Jenny woman, the Pearly people basically built her channel. Yeah, they built Jenny's channel apparently. I don't know how true that is, but some years still. So yeah, I mean, I don't think he can. I don't know if he can redeem himself, but yeah, he could try a thing still. But I don't know if there's any redemption around here, bro, because you done sold yourself, man. Long time. The mere fact that you're coming from a quote unquote Pan-Africanism apparently background, this, that, and the other, and then you're going to sit down with my girl, that woman there, to talk about black relationships. You're a coon, man. You're done out here a long time. I just never really reported on it because you know my thing already, man. But now I just don't really care no more, to be honest, family. I actually just do not give a fuck, man. Cause them man, you're waste men, buffs. And the waste girl them too. Don't worry, I'm gonna get around to them too. Trust me, there's a couple of them I've got my eye on. I've spoken about them already. One's called Gangster, and one's called Fabulous. I'm coming back to them, man, because you don't waste people. And the problem is that social media has got such a powerful impact now. Like, yeah, it's very powerful, man. Very, very, very powerful. Well, I hear you, Kushti, but anyway, let me play. So, obviously, in that video, you heard Stephen basically saying that persons like this woman, auntie, whatever, Jen or whatever, and the other guy, Richard, whatever, they're probably getting, or they're potentially maybe getting between, what did you say? 5 to 15%. So they're selling their soul for very little money, potentially. You get me? But boy, if you sell your soul, innit? That's what I'm saying. For some people, it's just better to go and look a fucking job, man. You get me? For real, man. Because this ain't working out for enough of yous, man. It's not working out for enough of yous. He ain't gonna destroy her, man. Because them, man, they're still looking money. Trust me. One way or another, them I look money, man. No one can't tell me different, man.
To go and see Sarah. All I want to know is why. She just come up, and then I had to go and see about Sarah. All I know is why. Why, Sarah? Now, you're showing pictures. I was all right until you mentioned my name. And you're mentioning my name like I'm under some kind of slave master. Let me, it still tells me everything.
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Finish. So she's saying, I was all right until you called my name. You get me? So you're a coon. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah? And then she said, oh, Pearl tells me everything. Pearl don't tell you shit, man. Shut the fuck up, man. What the fuck do you think she's telling you? You fucking dickhead, man. This is what I'm trying to say, man. You lot are all washed. Washed. Pearl tells me everything. What do you think? What does Pearl tell you, Jenny? The fuck? What do you think Pearl's gonna tell you, my girl? Huh? What the fuck do you think she's gonna tell you? You fucking dickhead. You're another one, man.
And let me explain.
Watch out.
Have you seen my contract? Do you know whether I've got a contract or not? So when you're talking about Auntie Jenny, talk about what you know. Talk about what you've seen. Don't talk about what you don't know. Right? And I always tell Pearl, be careful about who's around you, because not everybody that says they're your friend are your friend. And she's stupid and naive, and she trusts people like how she trusts you. And look what you're going to do. What? Because she won't pay you a salary. Because she pay you a salary. How do you expect to make money?
All right, so we're a few seconds in, family. What are we thinking about what my girl just said, man? I'm calling that straight out coon. I ain't got no patience. You hear her? You hear her? You hear her? Should defend the master, blood.
I was all right to mention my name, and you're mentioning my name like I'm under some kind of slave master. Let me explain to you, right? Because Pearl tells me everything.
Liar.
And let me explain to you. Have you seen my contract? Do you know whether I've got a contract or not? So when you're talking about Auntie Jenny, talk about what you know. Talk about what you've seen.
So who do we think knows more about the business, family? This woman here or Stephen? Because she's saying that Pearl tells her everything. Now look at this woman's face. Does this look like the face that Pearl's going to tell everything? Yo, when you gotta defend the ting, you gotta defend the ting. Reality check. This is a woman called Jenny. She also appears on the show. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, you know how it goes already. Reality check, man. You get me? Get the coons to do the work, and we take the money. So yeah, she's another coon on the show. Oh boy.
Don't talk about what. Right? Who's around?
Hear this fucking big boom. She's gonna tell Pearl. This is what I'm trying to say, that we are actually washed. She's going to go and tell Pearl to be careful, Pearl. Not everyone around you is your friend. You think that, Jenny, you think that you're Pearl's friend, innit? Yeah, you think that you're Pearl's friend, innit? I get it, man. I get it, man. Steven is the name of Samuel Jackson character in Django. See it there? Well, enough of them, man. You're Bomber Clark Stevens, man. Whole heap of them. It's just true we don't call them out, man. But whole heap of you lot are fucking Django's, man. Straight Django's, man. Straight. And proud of it too.
And she's stupid. Even she trusts you. And look what you're going to do. What? Because she won't pay you a salary. Because she won't pay you a salary. How do you expect to make money when somebody else ain't making no money? Right? You can't tell me how many hours I do, because I come in here for about 4 hours a day. I come in here, I sit down, and I go home. That is it. Party, and you want to take private videos of people at the party, right? What were you doing at the party? Who was you there with? Because all of a sudden you turned up and you're looking really like, you know what I mean? You're wearing your black today, and you're wearing your little gold pendant, your little tiny gold pendant. I need a magnifying glass to go and see. But yeah, you're representing the blacks, innit? The same way how you're representing the blacks. Now, I always thought that you were a man that followed Kevin Samuels. God rest his soul, right, Kevin?
The blacks. Who the fuck are the blacks, bitch? Who are the blacks? Yo, my girl, you forgot to look blood clot walk to. Seriously, go look a bomber clot job, man, because you're another waste girl. The blacks. Look at her all fucking snapping her neck and all that, all for Pearl. Yo, you lot make me sick, man. Just sick to my stomach, man.
Ben Samuels turning up. Tell them how you look how you're dressed now to suit the black man. How do you normally turn up in your Primark shoes? Tell them how you turn up. Tell them how you turn up at the thing. Ask someone. You didn't want to tell them what you had to say about China. How you were threatened with China too. About, oh, is China for real? Is this guy really for real? Or is you want to expect me to go gossiping about China's back? And I said, you know, he's the real thing. China is whoever he says he is. Tell them about the drink that you brought.
Listen,
any black man you know that brings a drink. What drink did they?
What an old fucking. You're just an old dog at this point, man. Like you're just. Oh fucking hell, man. Oh my god, man. Washed. Fucking. Now you're talking about the man's shoes. Huh? Wait, listen, you lot are, that's why she's got people like you on her show, because you lot are dumb, man. You lot are dumb. She would never put intelligent black people on that Bomber Clark show, man. You get me? She has to keep little dickheads like you lot, man. Because you lot are fucking dumb. Jenny, you're talking dumb, my girl. You just sound dumb, man.
Right? Roto, cognac you bring to educate the young people. Port. And then you want to go and tell everybody how port is, right?
So hold on. Shut up, man. This is what I'm saying. You're low the fuck you, man. You're just some low IQ bitch, man. I don't even like to use the word bitch, but you're low IQ, man. You're just low fucking IQ, man. And again, I'm saying, I'm glad anyway. It's exposing season, man. You understand me? Expose the fucking thing, man. You're talking about man's shoes. I mean, whether we agree with what Steven said in that video or not, whether we think it was, damage limitation or whatever, at least he's raising some fucking points. You're talking about man's shoes and if the man bought port or cognac. This, I noticed you ain't said nothing about what the girl said, you know. Yeah, so you want to remain on the payroll, Jenny. You're washed, man. Fucking coons, man. Sick of yous, man.
And then what did you do? You stand there, everybody's drinking drinks, and you stand there with your port. And what did you do when you was leaving? You walked out the door and then you come back. Oh, because you forgot your bottle. So much of a man, you forgot your bottle. Now, please, don't put me in your mouth. Do not say things about me that you do not know. You understand? I am retired. I have bought my own house. You know what I mean?
You're chatting shit, man. The first thing you're supposed to say is, are you getting between 5 and 15%? I believe you are. You get me? I believe that he got that bit very right. I believe that if she wasn't be paying someone 30%, it would be him, not you. Because, like, who the fuck are you? You get me? Now you're going to come and talk about your house. So if you got house already, why are you going on there in the first place and being a coon, bitch?
I don't own nobody nothing. I don't do this because I got nothing better to do because I'm retired.
You hear that? So she said that she's a coon because she ain't got nothing better to do. There you go, family. There you go. You can become a coon when you ain't got nothing better to do. Well, you know what? That is a lot of coons, actually. They ain't got nothing better to do. That is the fucking truth. As a female coon, you make me a little bit more sicker, to be honest, man.
So I'm working for some kind of some slave master. Right? I'm some kind of I'm some kind of slave because that's not me. That's not me.
It is you, bitch.
Right? So you are just like MTR. You're bad-minded and you're bitter. Why? Because oh yeah, you've helped her. What has she done?
See? Now this is the you see. Now the other guy that she's speaking about, MTR or whatever, he's another person that was involved. But since the girl said whatever she said and allowed the racist man to say whatever they said, obviously some of the man them have had to try to pull away just be able to protect their brand. You ain't got no brand, clearly. You don't need to pull away. So right now you're shielding my girl, then you're the proper shield, yeah? You're the proper shield, yeah? Go on, go shield her, my girl. You're done too. You're gone.
She done. Just do better than her. You got so much do better
Listen to this coon. What has she done? What has she done? Yo. You see? And this is what I'm saying, family, man. That's why enough of us have to get rubbed out, man. Whole heap of us just have to get rubbed out, man, so the rest of us can survive. You have to get rubbed out, my girl. Let them snitch on each other. I hear that, sis. The house done for a long time, man. Fucking hell, man. I mean, look. Oh, my God, man. Oh, it's embarrassing. Like I said, it's just
do better than her. That's what you should rather go around and betraying somebody who thought that you were their friend, right? But all of a sudden you're there doing secret videos that you want to go and show everybody. Keep my, as Mills said, keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. All right, Zara.
You're actually pissing me off more than Zara. Like, you are actually pissing me off more than Zara. What the fuck do you mean keep your... who the fuck are you? You're just another coon, my girl. Like, don't get it twisted. You're just another coon, my girl. Don't get it twisted, man. Put her name in your mouth, yes. Put your name in your mouth, man. Fucking coon. Watch her now. Pearl's probably giving her a little call and said, oh, I've got your back, Jenny. I've got your back, Jenny. Yeah, watch all this. Look at all this. Yo, yeah, idiot, boy.
Your out of your right. I mean, ain't nothing. Whatever you and Pearl's got, nobody else had mentioned my name. Come on, my name.
Jenny. What do you mean no, I see your Wamba Clark name? Jenny, what the fuck can you do? Like, you sound so dumb, man. You sound so dumb, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, he didn't even say nothing too disrespectful. He just talked about comparisons of contracts. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's all he said. I'm not saying nothing else. So I don't know why you're coming with all of this. You're a coon. Yeah, you're obviously my girl's new bitch. You are Pearly's new bitch. That's all it is. Yeah? For real, working for the position, yes? Fucking embarrassing. But yet, you've already bought your house, this, that, and the other. You only do it because you ain't got nothing to do. But yet you're doing all of this. You're selling your soul for nothing then, effectively. Yeah? You forgot sit down to man. I even want to see your Bomber Clark face.
And then your 15 shoes, 15 shoes. I looked in my so no, I'm wearing Marks and Spencers. You understand? And Pearl never paid for this. So see how you would expect a salary for all of this. You know why? Because what people don't realize. Here and I sit there and I'm down on the way to my grandkids, or I might go and see my man, or I might go and see my friends. I come down here and I chat.
Liar.
I come down here and I chat. I'm all slave masters. So slave masters going to pay for my mother's funeral. Slave masters asking me out. Slave masters knew my mum. Come on, Sarah, do better. Do better. Do better. You sound sad and bitter. That's what you sound. Sad and bitter because you didn't get your own way. Because if she fell for you last week and she listened to what you had to say last week, you would have been signed up for the same thing last week. So just because you got turned down, right, because you want a salary. No, everybody gets paid according to how well their channel does. And me, as you can see, I don't really give a shit about how my channel does. I like talking to people and I go out there. If it makes money, it makes money. If it don't, it don't. So don't talk about what you don't know. Whatever contracts you think that everybody else has got, talk about everybody else. But please don't talk about me about what you don't know. Because you're the kind of person that will go out there and of everybody. You should be a man. You should be a man. And right now, you sound pathetic. You sound hurt. You sound bitter. And you know what? You can tell it is because you're delayed. And you got to think to yourself, what kind of people are going out there? What kind of person could go friend up with somebody and then be taking pictures and using their stuff behind their back? You're a traitor. You're a snake in the grass. You're an embarrassment. And you're a fraud. I, Auntie Jenny, are calling you a fraud. Calling you a fraud. You are a fraud. You're coming on here and talking about, oh yeah, this one does that. Don't go out. No, you and that was a single mother. You got hurt by a single mother. You were raised by a single mother. And that's why you're hurt and you're bitter. So rather than see what Pearl does and slugging her down, beat her. Beat her to it. Do better than her. Do better. Do better. That's what you need to do. Because as people know, she can't tell me what to do because I come in there and I do what I like. You understand? So do not mention my name.
You're lying, man. Like, bitch, stop lying, man. Like, stop it, man. Like, now you're just trying to make yourself, like, yeah. That's not even working, Jenny. You understand me? You're trying to make yourself look more important than you are. You don't tell that woman nothing. Like, stop it, man. Just stop it, man. Stop the fucking cooning, man. You don't tell her shit, man. You don't tell her shit. Yeah? Like, yo, at this point, you're actually worse than Sarah. Steven, sorry. At this point, you're actually worse than Steven, man. At this point, man. And that's what I'm trying to say. Pearl and the manager must be just sitting back and laughing their socks off. Like, just look at the niggas. Look at the Negroes. They must be laughing their fucking thingy. Because I'm laughing. I'm laughing because you don't look mad. You don't look. But that's what I'm trying to say. That I'm free. I'm free from you lot. I'm free from you lot, man. Nynaeva is free from you coons, man. I swear to God. Free from you lot, man. You understand me? And the coon season explosion is going to continue. Because there's all heap of you out here cooning, man. Yeah? Some of you are handsome and cooning. Some of you are ugly and cooning. Some of you are fit and cooning. Some of you are but you're all coons, man. And I just want to know if you get paid. Well, obviously you do get paid for cooning. Your pay is only between 5 and 15%. Yo, my girl, I hope it's worth the money, you know. I really do, man. I really do. Because right now, if you was my mum, auntie, anything like that, I'd be ashamed. I've got to be real.
Don't put mouth. Don't put the name. It's too good to be in your mouth. You understand? Too good to be in your mouth. You want to talk about what you know about Pearl? You talk about what you know about Pearl. Because you know what all people are going to see you for? As a snake in the grass. Because that's what you done. You want to team, and now you're trying to say, oh.
See? This woman's chatting shit, man. You're just chatting shit. You infiltrate the team. Get this bitch off my screen, man. Just get this fucking bitch off my screen, man. How did he infiltrate you, dumb bitch? What are you talking about? You know, boy. Listen, man. You're a coon. Anyway, I've done put you a coon under your video anyway. I might have to come back and put some more coonage, man. You're a fucking coon, man. You make me sick, man.
It's this and that. Talk about you, what you was drinking. Talk about what you was doing at the party. Talk about hanging with the guests. Talk about what you do, you nasty piece of work. Leave me out of it. I'm done.
It is okay to be so.
All right, family. So what we just witnessed there was two of Pearl's coons. You understand what I'm saying? One spoke. I don't even know why Jenny spoke, to be honest. You get me? She's obviously just looking a bit of limelight and letting Auntie Pearl know that I'm with you. I'm with you, Pearl. I'm with you. Yeah, it does show a delusion, sis. You're absolutely right. And it does, man. It does, man. But it also just shows how easily manipulated and easily bought off we are. Or some of us, I should say. Very, very easily. Very, very easily, man. You understand? And it's not going to change. I know that, man. But like I said, it's just really about separating the wheat from the chaff, man. And unfortunately, Black Excellence. Is that the same Black Excellence from CH? But unfortunately, yeah. Aunt Jenny bun out South for his fuckery. Yeah, well, they're both a set of coons anyway. Hold on, Black Excellence. Which Black Excellence is this? Is this the one I know? Yeah, bun him out. Yes, for the business. They should all get bun out, man, because they're all a set of fucking coons, man. For real, for real. But I'm gonna try to line up one more video still. But yeah, man. This is where we're at. This is where the Black manosphere is at. You know, their queen had a racist on their channel. All right, big up yourself, Black Excellence. How did you find me, bub? How did you find me, bub? But anyway, welcome. But yeah, man. What was I gonna say now? So yeah, that what we just witnessed is, like I said, Stephen trying to obviously defend his position after about 7 days or something. Let me see if I'm gonna try and find some of the comments that was under his video that I believe made him have to really come out and try a team. But you can see that he's worked on that. He's definitely thought about what angle he should come at, you know, to do damage limitation, but also maybe not to burn the bridges completely, because you know how it go already. But what I want to do, because I want to look at some of the comments that was under his video. So hold on 1 second, if I can find. What, has he turned the comments off? Were they that hot? Has he turned them off? To donate, blah, blah, blah. Where's the comments? Hold on a second, family. Oh, where them there? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, they are there. So why aren't they on my screen here? Hold on. Why isn't it coming up on my screen? All right, you're not gonna have to just listen to my my dulcet tones, man, just to go over a few of the comments that was algorithm. The one and only. All right, big up to the algorithm still. So let's have a look at the newest one, what it said. All right, so these are the comments that has been made since he's made this video. So someone said, great video, I'm glad you're putting out content like this. Someone said, stop whining, Sarah. I first saw, they're not even, look, people ain't even calling his name again to blood click. This one's put S''RA. I don't blame you, man. No one ain't gonna call you Garvey again, Bridget. Are you mad? I first saw SRA about 1.5 years ago, and it was a much needed video from his car talking about black people, not men, not women, but people, taking accountability and not taking the bait of BLM, who anyone who doesn't live under a rock should know are problematic. Let me leave that there. I thought his channel around that time had some very interesting content about that and conservative thinking, but allowing black people to realize, all right, fuck that, man, that's a big essay. Simping for Pearly, eh? Is that the reason for the silence? That's what someone's put. Someone else has put, so why have you not addressed Pearly things and her wanton comments? You should duly disassociate yourself from this woman immediately. Someone else put, lol, another sellout, black man, waste man, speak on your king, Pearly. Someone else said, that's great and all, but what do you have to say about the whole situation with you know who? So please address the Pearly issue. When Sarah is ready, I'm sure he'll speak on it. Give the man some room. When are you going to address the Pearl situation? I was a long-term supporter of your work until you started working with Pearl. For a Pan-African, I was surprised and somewhat disappointed as to why you felt the need to do collaborations with her. To be black is a unique experience that only black people know. People like her will always have an agenda, and eventually their true color will show. It always does. I agree with that. Someone here has put, are you really going to interview Nick Fuentes? So I don't know if he's now trying to, interview the boss. What else we got here? So you're not going to say anything about just pearly things? Are we going to just ignore the elephant in the room regarding just Pearly and her true racist colours? Come on, speak on it. Is she cancelled or nah? And your mum was a single mother with 5 kids. Man, you're full of so much shit. Just another YouTuber copying Kevin Samuels' every word. You drop this while everybody's going in on your YouTube goddess right now. Shouldn't you be defending Becky right now? You are the biggest coconut out right now, bro. Who the fuck are you actually talking to? So yeah, the comment section was lit, man. Sarah, have been waiting for you to talk about just Pearly things and her psychopathic mentality about black guys. Oh, blacks. Something guys have been on her channel for a long time, and most of us watch her because of you. You're a dickhead too. And the other talented blacks on her chat. So for her to disrespect our ancestors, and we don't joke about that, please address this issue on your next video. I have already unsubscribed to her channel. Yeah, so I'm saying, yeah, that I think that he made a response under duress, because obviously people were going under his channel and just lighting him up. Do you know what I mean? And letting him know, say, yo, this can't work. This can't work. But to me, the damage has already been done. I don't really think there's anything that he can say now to really make amends, because, you know, it could be argued that you shouldn't have been doing collaborations work with her in the first place, considering your stance. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, some could say, well, he's done, he's interviewed Tony Robinson before, twice. So it could be argued he may be sort of going down that line anyway. But I don't know. I see that the Tommy Robinson thing is a little bit different still, because those were obviously just like 2 one-off interviews. Whereas obviously with this one, like he said, the man's in there week in, week out. Yeah, trying to negotiate contracts, this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying to you? So, yeah, family, man. 210. Oh, my giddy uncle. That's what it is, man. I just had to bun a quick fire, man. You know, I think also the mandem in England, you know, the other quote-unquote pro-black mandem, they seem to be very quiet. Do you know what I mean? Very, very quiet. I know Shakira done one IG video thing. I don't even know if I can play that. But, yeah. But for the most part, mandem have just been, you know, quiet, this, that, and the other. And what I wanted to say, and my next show, I'm probably going to sort of do it on this, man, to say big up yourself. Well, yeah, a small big up yourself to Betty 0161 Manchester Betty, right? Although she has said some mad disgusting things, don't get me wrong, but there's one thing that she said from early on within our YouTube settings, yeah, early. And I must admit, when she first said it, I kind of not side-eyed her, but probably didn't take it on board as much. But now I think she's just definitely fucking right up there, mate. Right on. And she said that a lot of black men are not pro-black. They're not pro-black. She said that a lot of men are pro-black men, but not pro-black women and families. You see what I'm saying to you? And I'm in 100% agreement with that, because definitely what I am noticing, that man and man will back up man and man, but they won't back up females. You get me? They'll back up the man them, but they won't back females. So in that one, Betty, I'm gonna have to agree with you wholeheartedly, and I'm seeing it very much, not just in this social media platform, but other social media platforms. You understand what I'm saying to you? Whether it be good or bad, do you know what I mean? And I think as women, that's something that we probably also need to just be aware of, right? To be aware of that. Look like enough of the man then will more back a man than back a woman. Now, when I was growing up, it was definitely different. That was not how it was. I have to be honest, man. But I've got to realize that we're in a completely different time, and I've got to move with the times, right? A lot of the man them today, I don't know if they're gay or what, right? But they're rather, a lot of them will just back a man than back a woman. Facts. You know? And that will be a conversation for another day still. But to me, it all comes under the whole thing will be of mandem of being groomed, you know, severely groomed. You get me? Severely groomed. And yeah, like I said, it's embarrassing, but it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, you know. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for some, especially when it comes to this whole social media thing, because it appears that both men and women, you get me, will sell themselves out for very little, you know, very, very, very little one. And when we then, and I know EIE spoke about our younger generations and that, and I agree with that, man. But that's why I'm saying now we got to start exposing the thing so that the youth them coming up have got a better, not even a better, but I don't even know what the right word is, man. But as it stands now, it's disgusting, man. You know, the amount of people that I've seen change it on in our, you know, on my screen is crazy, and I don't know for what. All right, family. 1 second. But big up the coon still, man. It's your season. It's definitely cooning season, man. And I really, really hope that it's worth it, man. Because many of you are selling your souls for a happy meal. Like that other coon said, innit? When you there? Yeezy or whatever. Him say he sold his soul for a fucking happy meal, bro. You know? And I think a lot of people are in that sort of position, man. Just selling their soul for nada. And you know, that's why I say me, yeah. I know that a lot of our people, they don't think about their ancestors that have preceded them, you know. Otherwise they wouldn't be moving in such a way, man. You know? A lot of people, they have no reverence for their ancestors. So right, 1 second. I'm gonna try to find one more. And you see with this one, yeah, it's like I think it's even more important that that it's really the hold on a second. Hold on a second. He's got enough channels this year, you know. What? One second. Well, you make such a, you know, reality checks, you make such a wonderful point there, man. And really, I mean, that all I would say to that is that at the end of the day, I just think that, you know, the man that we have today, they're just very, 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 very poor gatekeepers in every way concerned, right? Very, very, I mean, to be honest, they're not gatekeepers. They're not gatekeeping shit. That is why, like you said, Takeshi 6ix9ine can be saying them kind of words. You get me? You can have Eminem being one of the top rappers. You get me? You got this chicken shop girl. You got this pearly white girl. All of these things because there's no gatekeeping. You know what I mean? It's a sad fact, man. But we just got to be real at this point, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't know where the weakness arises, what happens. Like I said, maybe in the future we can try to really look into the sort of more sort of, I don't know, the psychology or pathology or whatever ology of man between where the change happens, but a change definitely happens. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we can see that it's very significant. All right, hold on a second. And the thing is that everyone knows in it, so it's not even like a big secret or nothing. It's not even like we can hide the coonism no more. You know what I'm saying? We can't even hide the coonism, man. Okay, let me see. Which one is this? I'm gonna try and play this. So this is a response by a gentleman YouTuber. So it'd be just interesting to hear a male response at least. Do you know what I mean? So this is a guy called O'Shea. Big up yourself, O'Shea. Don't shout at me, bro. You know how it go already.
You made a mistake. That you up so you can make a mistake. It's fine. So this is what it is ridiculous, and I blame. I'm gonna tell you, I blame largely the black and black conservatives in the black manosphere. You gave her the unmitigated fact she now she wants to be all hype because you brothers forced her to think about it. Like, you don't owe anybody anything. You can just disrespect minorities and things. It's okay to blatantly do that on your podcast. It's fine. Even before you got big, you were doing it. This is the reason why us as a black community, we don't have anything. And this is exactly why the guys like the Black Conservative YouTube channel can do very well. Can do very well because, number one, the things that he says about the black community, they could never say it and get away with it. So he gets a lot of support. And just the blatant defense of like Nick is by this guy, it's comical. Like, I didn't even listen to anything else with him saying that to understand that the guy probably.
You know, another thing that makes me sick, family, is basically when people try to profit. Do you know what I mean? Off of, like I said before, the pain of our people. Do you know what I mean? And there's a lot of people doing it. And they're doing it where they haven't even got like majority of black audiences. Like, they're basically cooning out to all varying type of audiences just to get a check. Do you know what I mean? And like I'm saying, man, like where did it all go so wrong, man? Where did it all go so wrong, man? You know? Where did it all go so wrong? Oh my gosh, man.
He's because he really she said was a racist. So guys, she's gonna come for us. We need to be very, very scared. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back again, the episode. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. We're out.
Find the latest offers at the Google Store.
That clear that he did. So I want to be a man of my word and include that
in that should have had somebody else of the opposing view on that show with Nick Fuentes. The best possible example would have been a Dr. Umar Johnson versus Nick Fuentes debate. I will be the moderator. I said that idiot.
I believe is this King Richard or whatever. And apparently this Nick Fuentes must have said to his girl, because I think his girl's white and she's in the pearly thing, and this racist man must have said to his white girlfriend, oh, the fuck, you're fucking a black man anyway. This is the black man here. You get me? So, yeah, am I come for defend the thing?
Responding to reality, they conveniently leave all those parts out. And instead, they make these accusations. I'm defending Pearl and defending what she said, which is a lie. I obviously said that I don't agree with her. I told her to her face, I don't agree with what you said about inner embellishment. She will say that. She will tell you herself that I don't agree with that. She will tell you herself.
Now moving on to the real stuff. I'm piano music. So guys, Just Pearly is on the apology tour. At least we think. At first, she was, sad music, Dima. I take all accountability for saying what I said about black people. Actually, Dima, let's pause. Let's play a clip of her saying that.
Today, I'm going to be addressing the Nick Fuentes situation. Yeah, I know why you guys are here. Okay. So I want to first say I take full accountability for everything that happened. Everything that happens in life, as I say to the girls on my show, is my own fault. The fact that people are making these videos is my own fault. And the situation.
You know she's lying because she can't even look in the camera, man. She can't even look in the camera. You know they say the eyes of the all Shay did was make her channel grow. I'm sure a lot of them made her channel grow, to be fair. Stephen included, as he admitted. But that's what man them do, innit? You know, they built America, so why not build Pearly? Man, them are used to building build.
Situation is my own fault. Now I'm going to give you guys an explanation and give you guys context for some of the conversations that were had. Just know it's not an excuse. It's my own fault. I take full accountability for everything that happened. Okay. So, but I want to answer people. But the first thing is, why did you have Nick on?
She looks.
The reading bored. Nick Fuentes.
She literally looks bored. Literally looks. This is the respect that she has for humans, yeah. Look at her. This is the respect that she has for humans. You, Stephen, you, King, whatever, and all the rest of you that fucking flock around her like pigs on fucking shit. Or flies on shit, I should say. I say every time I look at her, I just think the embarrassment, man. It's like could Banksy come and fucking red pill black women? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, could Banksy be the king of whatever women's red pill would be? Like, the answer is just no. But again, it's just a sad reflection on the man them. I've got to be real, man. And I'm talking about the man them that follow her, yeah? If it don't apply to you, that if like
he was you would think
listen to the lesson. Yeah, you don't take the man. Sorry. I was just saying, listen to the finessing, man. She don't even take the man them seriously. The disrespect. But you know why she does it? Because she knows she can. That's why. Her and many, many others, because they know they can. But if you know you can, why not do it? For sure.
That's how he flew, but he was. So I just curious why I'm doing everything. Now, I've seen a lot of videos that say I play dumb or I'm playing dumb. And I'll tell you what I knew and what I didn't know. So I did know that he was a known racist. I did know he was a known sexist. I did know that basically every bad name in the book from the right and the left, everyone hated him. So the reason I had him on was because, guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, you know,
Is that true?
I really just like
to say that
to give
about
people the
her
benefit when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from.
So there is some level of accountability here. I don't know if you would call this an apology, but there's some level of accountability. The issue is that with some of these Black men on the channel, they got upset, right? That she was even apologizing. This is not even whites, but Blacks. I know you're not going to believe this, but play that clip, Demo.
The Clue channel, you're on the air, Obsidian Radio with Just Pearly Things. Go right ahead.
What's going on? Can I be heard?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay, Pearl, why are you apologizing? That's the part that's confusing me.
Why? I just think that I should have done my homework before that interview, and I should have had someone on the other side, and I really shouldn't have spoken on things that I don't know before the interview. So that's why.
But isn't that the purpose of an interview, to find out things you don't know?
Yeah, well, you're supposed to be asking questions, though, not really giving your personal opinions.
Oh,
Give your personal
okay.
opinion.
So she admit. You see that? Bam. So you see that? So she admits that it's her personal opinion. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, the queen of the Black manosphere has got racist thoughts and tendencies. Big up yourselves, Black manosphere, man. You dumb sets of fucks, man.
Of course. There was nothing wrong with that show with Nick. There was nothing wrong with that show with
Nick.
You don't have to apologize.
Oh, the cooning. Yes, Master. You didn't do nothing wrong, Master. You didn't do nothing wrong, Master. Beat me, Master. Beat me. Okay, I got you. Yeah, man. You know what they are you, man?
Because other people got in their feelings, that's a different issue. But you didn't do anything wrong. Not in my opinion, no.
Not in my opinion.
Right. As sickening as that is, okay? And then you have guys like this genius here, Black conservative perspective, who is, in my honest opinion, he's not the brightest guy there. But anyways, let's play his actual video in which he's making an excuse for everybody who is a racist. Even though Just Pearly says she knows that he's a racist. Look at how smart this guy is not, right? Like, listen to this pandering. Play that clip.
All right, guys. So we got an interesting video here. Interesting topic involving another female red pill content creator. Now, just yesterday, I did a video about Miss Melanie King, okay, who went on Miss Pearl Davis's podcast and was spitting some facts about the role of women, okay, when it comes to men, okay? Now, that triggered the woke revolutionaries. They got upset with her, right? And now they're upset with Pearl, okay? And the reason why they're upset with Pearl is because they're accusing her of racism, or put it this way, they're accusing her of, at the very least, platforming racism because she did an interview with Nick Fuentes, right? You know, the guy that's like banned from the internet because he's allegedly a white supremacist, even though he seems to kind of like black folks, right? He likes hanging around Kanye a lot, okay, and other black people. But I'm just saying, allegedly, again, this guy's banned from everywhere. I quite literally saw him get out of CPAC with my own two eyes, right? It was pretty fascinating, but also kind of sad at the same time to see that you have somebody that quite literally is not allowed on any platform at any venue because his political views have been deemed to be too extreme. So anyways, Miss Pearl here was interested in interviewing Nick Fuentes, okay, because he's banned from the internet. She's like, well, what is this dude saying so bad that he can't actually be on the internet, right? I want to interview him and actually listen to people who I may disagree with, okay, which is a foreign concept in 2023. Now, the woke revolutionaries, people who, again, happen to be black, got upset with Pearl.
Yeah, I'll leave that there, man. That's just too much cooning for me. Indeed, Tim, indeed. I mean, like I said, the world is a stage, man. And there's only a few players, to be fair, man. But yeah, sorry fam, I just had to make a cup of tea. Then Monday got my throat dry still. But yeah, man, I mean, look, in conclusion, you know, family, because to be honest, I could bun these people out all night, man, but it don't make no sense. It makes no difference. Yeah. As much as anything, I'm just doing this also just as documentation, man. So that in the future, when I'm dead and gone, you get me, the people them know my views and opinions, and they will never be putting me in the coon camp. You understand what I'm saying to you? For real, for real. But at the same time, I know that even these things that I'm saying, it could be argued that in the future, it might put me in a concentration camp, because you know there's a theory that says that the powers that be watch people's social media, this, that, and the other, to be able to determine, do you know what I mean, where they are in the scale, you know, when it comes to certain things. So, yeah, man, this is where we are at, family. It's not good, but it is reality. We can't hide from it. And this is where we're at, man. And, you know, I don't know if, you know, like, I'm not sure, I don't know, do the men actually have conversations as to why they do feel so disenfranchised from women, this, that, and the other? Do you know what I mean? Like, I agree, Bobs. I agree, reality check. I agree with that. Ride into that bomber clock sunset and don't even look back. That's right, EIE, but they don't learn, man. That's right, man. That's right, man. But like I said, right man can't jump. They don't have to do that on the team. You understand me? And as long as the man them are so wishy-washy and so low in self-esteem and so low in racial pride, this, that, and the other, nothing's gonna change, man. Nothing's gonna change, man. The manosphere has radical women haters, but the diversity channels are next level crazy. Yeah, that's yeah. To be honest, though, I can see why women in America are divesting, man. I can see it, man. Because if you're looking around at these little pussy men, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck, man?" But yeah, that's definitely a whole different topic as well, Tim. Once upon a time, I probably would have been against such things, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm like, yeah, but I hear you still. And I know in America, the women, some of the women are on this divesting thing hard. And at first, it was a bit of a shock, I can't lie, man. But again, when I listen to some of the man there, I'm like, boy. Oh, boy. But yeah. So yeah, the Amelia, the chicken shot. Yeah, but you know what it is though, right? I don't fit that women at all. I don't roll enough of these rainbow leaves. So, well, good for you, IU, and hopefully there's many more like you, man. But you know, from what I can see in some of these social media streets, yeah. I mean, the mere fact that they're saying that Kevin Samuels' thing was born on the back of black feminism is just absolute bullshit, man. Do you know what I mean? Because it's only black men I really hear talking about black feminists, man. Seriously, to God, man. It's mostly black men I hear talking about black. I don't hear women talk about black, because I don't believe, especially in England, I don't believe the black feminist movement is one of anything. But what it is that because a lot of these men are actually rolling with the likes of Burley, who probably do come from a feminist movement. You get me? And then come and then try to accuse black women of such things, where that's not the case. You know? But yeah, I've definitely come to even a conclusion. But we know that a lot of these man them are being groomed by these persons. A lot of the man them, their mother-in-law just probably looks like Pearly or a little bit older, you know them ones. So they probably have great affinities with these ladies, man. You get me? All like gummy and that. Sometimes I used to think, huh? How come this, that, and the other? But now I come to the conclusion that a lot of the brothers, their mother-in-laws are like gummy. You get me? So they know how to relate and you know all these things, and that's why she can do what she does. That's why she can say this sort of things that she says and go back and sit amongst the man them comfortably. She knows it, they know it, we know it. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But one thing I can say, there's no way that someone can accuse any of my sisters of any sort of heinous crime like RAPE or anything like that and come sit amongst me. You get me? And come sit in our stage. No way, Jose. You get me? But we know that we've seen it in our little, like I said, in our little community here, where a one woman can say the most disgusting of things, accuse man of the most disgusting of things, call man's rapists, murderers, pedophiles, or all these things, and go and sit down with the man them comfy the same the next day. So we know that there's a lack of levels out there. That's a definite. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, and then if a black woman holds any sort of accountability, you're gonna be told that you're fucking obsessed with this kind of bullshit. Maku, may I talk to you directly now, Benjamin? Come here, said the other day, you said that I'm obsessed with Jupiter. You said that I'm obsessed with Gummy, bro. That was very disappointing to hear you say that, bro. You get me? Like, you might not take doxing as nothing in it, but I take it as something big. And this is the difference. Yeah, you man, some of you, I don't know what it is that you do take seriously. You don't take doxing seriously. You don't take someone calling your virgin a rapist seriously. So what do you take seriously, man? Them? What does it take for you to say, you know what? Nah, you can't say no more. You can't say nothing again. Nothing, man. And that's why Pearly can do what she's doing, because they don't rate you lot. This is the problem. They don't rate you. You lot think that you got the biggest ratings. They don't rate you. And just because you got a dick or a big dick, they don't give you ratings. Yeah, man, you just start using your head and not your dick, man. And this is what I'm trying to say. You have been groomed to be gigolos, basically. Yeah? The world ain't rating man them because of their knowledge or their this or their that or that. They look, yeah, I mean, come on, man. There you go. There you go, man. There you go. There you go. There you go. But yeah, man, there's a lack of levels out here, innit? And like I said, I also have to acknowledge that there's many of us with very low self-esteem, you know, very low this, that, and the other, which why we would allow certain people to act and behave a certain way and deem it as to be acceptable, or that it don't need running out. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, and like I said, next time I'll come and I'll play some videos about these women from these different communities that none of the man then feel like they are the fucking hitman for. They're saying, like I said before, we don't get no ratings for being with yous. Trust me. But yeah, man. My last video, when I said vindicated, man said he only was here for 30 seconds. You get me? This, that, and the other. And that I'm obsessed. Cool, Virgin. Well, Maku, maybe if man like you and others became a little bit more obsessed about certain things, maybe the thing will be different, innit? Because what I'm saying to you, big man, is, yo, you lot have got a girl calling your lot's Virgin a rapist, and she can sit on your panel comfy. You understand? And I'm saying that's why we can have people like Pearl, man, because some of the man them have no levels, with all due respect. Love you lot like cook food, man, but you lot ain't got no levels. You see? But alright, I think I'll leave it there still before I go off. And it is actually 2:45. Fucking hell. Didn't know I still had it in me to rotted. These beliefs like submission is a joke thing. Yeah, but you see, the man them that want women to submit, they're just weak. You get me? They're just weak. And many of them, you see, this is the thing, right? You see, man, them in 2023 that want women to be a certain way. For me, it just reflects their weakness, man. Because if you was a man and you're about what you're supposed to be about, you wouldn't need a woman to submit to you, man. You understand me? But like I've said before, right? The problem with enough of the man them is this. You see, because you don't feel like you've got any power in the real world, you believe that you're going to come and get power from us as females. You understand? And that in itself is quite sad in 2023, man. You know, where man them feel like the only way that they can get a little power is to be able to subdue a woman. It's very, very sad. But I've heard many of you, I heard you, man. I've heard many of you say it's very embarrassing, man. Very, very. In 2023, you need a woman to submit for you to feel powerful. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Go look a job, look a trade, look for something to boost yourself. Don't try to get a boost from a woman. That's very sad, man. You know, it is. It's very sad. But like I said, it is what it is. Enough of the man them have been groomed. They don't even know it. And we move, man. We move. All I can say, you know, for us with, you know, younger children or whatever, we need to be very careful. We need to look out for the pitfalls. Do you know what I mean? And make sure that the new, you know, the ones that are coming up sort of do better than the present ones, right? But that's why I'm saying that it's so that it's so important in terms of this whole social media thing, right? Because obviously, yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's already fucked already, man. It's already out here. What the fuck I'm talking about? It's done bad already, Virgin. It done bad already, man. It done bad already. If anything, just try to keep your children as much as you can away from social media and that. Especially TikTok, because I tell you that TikTok is a devil's fucking graveyard, man. You know? It really, really is, man. You know, there was a story doing the rounds on TikTok this week, man, but I swear to God, I can't even go into it because it's actually just too sickening. You know? It's just too sickening, man. It's too sickening. But listen, big up the man them, yeah, that are on job. Do you know what I'm saying to you? That promote the thing. Yeah, you know, so we've got enough love for you. I don't know if you're in the minority or the majority at the moment. I don't know. But big up yourself still. I know you lot are out there still, man. So, like I said, when I'm banning out certain man tonight, if it doesn't apply for you, just let it fly, innit? If you know you're not a coon, let it fly, innit? But for you mans out there that know that when you look in the mirror, all you see is a coon look back, you me I talk to, boy. You me I talk to. Yes, I you. Yes, but as I said, I'm not even going into that, bro. Yes, Tim, I hear you, bub. I hear you, man. And very scary it is, man. Very, very scary it is, man. But yes, I'll talk about that one still. Just disgusting, man. But that's a whole different fucking story, man. You know? That's a whole different story. But yeah, I mean, going forward now, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. You know, it'll be interesting to see if they're gonna make her another million or not. Jenny, obviously, she's nailed her thing straight. She's not gone nowhere. Stephen, well, looks like he's gonna put out some other little bits, so we'll wait to see what that is. I'm not gonna lie, Stephen, you know, that last bit about what happens in the parties and seeing the whiteboard and the little Hunter Dread doing his thing, it's interesting still. You know, so that'll be good. But yeah, family, man, I that man. I'm ashamed of it. That's still, I think I'll just leave it there. But yeah, man, I tell you, man, this is the world that we're in, where you can have no disrespect to, other white ladies, but you can have a white woman being the fucking queen of the black manosphere. If that's not retardation, what is it? And I think on my next thing, what I also want to discuss, right, is some of the ripple effects psychologically on us as a people in terms of our, most recent, what would you call it? Bad passage. Yeah, because I think there's a lot of residue left on many of us when it comes to our past. One thing I've always said, I think some of us fuck racism. I think some of us fight racism, and I think some of us fuck racism. You get me? Mainly the man them. I think man them think that they can fuck racism out of them. I swear to God. But whereas we'll fight it. But yeah, that's a whole different story. But yeah, big up the man them still. Big up the weak man them. Big up the strong man them. Big you all up, man. Because, life is life still. But yeah, we see you. Or in fact, let me talk for myself. I see you. And that's why enough of you don't like me, man. And I love it. You get me? I love it. Because, I think the summer might be the first international coon washout. Boy. You might be right, Ayu. You might be right, man. But listen, coon lives matter too. You get me? Coon's lives matter too. So, yeah. Right, so I think, let me see something. So if I'm just having a quick cup of tea. Yes, this is the queen, man. This is the man them queen. Come on. The retardation is real. Oh yeah, and apparently some of the passport bros are also having a change of heart. Woo! Some of them are having a change of heart. Oh, they're just getting dissed. Oh, let me see.
Building your online business? Go Wix.co.
It not only does it make him look lame, like even like some of these, it makes the whole community of guys that are living overseas look sort of desperate, right? And
this is the Quadlock Mag case. What's great about this case, as well as keeping your phone protected, is it actually has inbuilt magnetic rings there.
Yesterday, popular YouTuber Austin Holloman made a pretty interesting video that discussed the fact he was no longer up for those. In fact, the video was called "I Am Dissociating Myself from the Label Passport Bros," and here's why. Now, for those of you who don't know, Austin Holloman was trending on TikTok and YouTube over the last year. He's from the Dallas, Texas area, and he's been the most notable YouTuber in the Passport Bro community. Now, for those of you who don't know, Passport Bros are typically a group of African-American men who have decided that it is not worth dating or marrying in the United States. And so these group of men aim to go to other countries and explore their options, right? And upon doing so, they intend to have a higher quality of life, longer relationships with feminine women, and things like that. So with that being established, let's go ahead and check out what he had to say, and I'll come back.
But why do I say that everybody, Passport Bros is kind of like it's a football team, right? If one person is playing wrong, the whole team looks bad. Okay? Let me turn off the chat. So if one person is playing wrong, the whole team looks bad. And the leader, which I never claimed to be, but the so-called leader or the football coach, if the team loses, that falls on him because he's the leader. And I say that because you got some dudes in the DR and people that are trying to become content creators in Pattaya and these other sex worker hotspots of the world. And they're getting online and they are filming. And I've said this before. A lot of these dudes are promoting sex workers and telling you that they're regular women. And a lot of y'all are being fooled.
See it, their family. Yeah. So anybody said the bad them's going. They're boasting that they're getting these passport rights, whatever. But the truth of the matter is that they're just buying sex workers. Imagine leaving America, yeah, to go abroad to buy a sex worker. Done out, man. Just an embarrassment. Done out. Because you think you was getting one over on who? God,
See, a lot of that these dudes got these fit and submissive women, and they're paying for them. And it kind of makes it hard whenever you got American women or other critics that come through and say that we're going over here paying workers. When, to be honest, there's a few of y'all that are claiming Passport Bros, and I did not start Passport Bros. Let me make sure that's clear. There are a few of y'all that are claiming Passport Bros that are going overseas strictly just to pay. And hey, that's fine. You can do that. But I'm not doing that. And actually, back in January, Zoda Barber told me something. He said that he doesn't claim that because, and I knew this made sense when he said it, because it lumps everybody all in one thing. It lumps everybody so if he does something or if I do something, we all get thrown in the same umbrella. And there's a lot of stuff that you guys are doing that I don't even think about doing. There's a lot of clowns joining and claiming the whole Passport Bro label. And they're doing clown shit. They have no home training when they go overseas. A lot of y'all have no home training at all. And y'all go to these other countries and you're gonna end up getting killed, acting a fool, thinking you can talk shit about the people, thinking that you can be aggressive with people in areas that you really don't know where you at. The governments are run completely different in most countries, especially over here in Asia.
So it sounds like the man them are taking their little fucking hood attitude and vibrations to these foreign countries, feeling like it can go like that. You understand what I'm saying? I tell you, boy, them man, they don't know, man. Telling you, boy, them man, yeah.
In South and Central America, those are democracies just like America. They might be corrupt, but they're still democracies. But here in Asia, you have monarchies. They're constitutional monarchies, from my understanding, but that's still a monarchy. You have communism. And yeah, no, that's not flying in those societies. A lot of the ways y'all behave is not flying that way. And believe it or not, I may talk a lot. I may say a lot of crazy stuff when I'm responding to people. I don't just talk like that all the time. Anybody that knows me personally knows I just don't sit around and just. I'm talking about something that happened in particular. If you hear me badmouthing somebody, I just know how to act. Let's just say that. I know how to act overseas.
So let me say this. I've been in the black male spaces for a long time. I've interviewed a lot of passport bros. I was friends with Charles Tyler, one of the originators of what I would consider the passport bro community. And what I have noticed is this: while not every brother falls into the categories in which Austin Holloman talks about, there is enough guys that have talked about that. Like I talked about a particular brother that is in the DR. Almost every video the guy has, he has a lady in there that is super sexualizing the woman. He has the camera on her butt or something like that as she walks down the street, and it makes it not only does it make him look lame, like even like some of these thumbnails, it makes the whole community of guys that are living overseas look sort of desperate, right? And then you have these guys who are acting like some of them. Let's say, for example, these guys are acting as if these ladies are really feminine, but they're not. And a lot of the
Find the latest.
Like as guys are not. I would say this, are not as educated. I would think some of them. Not a lot of money. Nothing wrong with that. But what happens is you do get a lot of brothers that come out and they do stuff that is very, I mean, like are you really not? And I know people are gonna come after him and probably say something like that, but it's common. Like I always talk about this one twerk party that happened in Sua, and you had brothers out there throwing ones on the girl. The girls was twerking. They put the video on YouTube. Sasua Porta Plata police got mad. You've seen guys do the same thing, go to Colombia and throw ones in the air, then get drugged. I mean, just stuff that they have no real home training. Brother Ed Traveler calls them passport poops. And unfortunately, so many of these guys are joining passport bros. There's no real filter. And a lot of these guys are not like builders. They're not really successful like where they're living. So when they go some other place, it's hard for them to
exactly. And let me just pause it there. That's my whole point. Yeah. Not for these man them that want all of this submission talk, this that. It's because in their own real life, nothing are going for them, man. Trust me. Because like I'm saying, yeah, if you've got real standing in the community or within your workplace, etc., etc., you see what I'm saying to you as a man, you won't need your woman to submit. You get me? I'm telling you, most of the men that hear about all this submission thing, they ain't on piss themselves. They ain't on piss themselves. You get me? So I'm saying to the man them that want women to submit, allow all of that. You lot go and build up yourselves, innit? Build up yourselves. Yeah? Build up yourselves. I think women have got enough crosses to bear as it is. You understand what I'm saying to you? Without having to then come under the pressure of having to submit to some of you wastemans. Because many of you are literally wastemen. Like some of you asking for women to submit, you are wastemen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. And like I said, yeah, man and man, you don't even need to ask a woman to submit, because if you are that guy, yeah, if you are that guy, a woman will just naturally submit if you are that guy. But many of you are not those guys. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, the fuck, how you got a man that want you to submit and you're in a JSA or something? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Shut up, man. Fucking doleheads and you want women to submit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
kind of fit in or not columns. It's happening. It's always been happening in the Brazil. Always been happening in Colombia. Now you're seeing some of this stuff seems like it's evident in Thailand and in other places. But definitely DR, it's really bad, right? Like super bad. Even though I've never been there, I just know. Colombia, I just know. So I don't know if leaving Passport Bros is going to hurt Austin or not, but he says his content is still going to stay the same. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Subway Junk.
Yes, family. So I just wanted to really play, obviously, just a man's perspective, right? Just to see, because like I said, when we talk, we're seen as A, B, and C. Yeah. So and to be fair, there's other videos that I could play where man them are clapping back still, and big up their man there. Now, why they're clapping back could be another question. Do you know what I mean? You get me? Because integrity is not in high supply these days. Big up yourself, Gambies. So he's just back already. Well, big up yourself, man. You've done your night shift. Big up yourself. Good seeing you. Hope all is happy and healthy. If done right, arranged marriages may be the answer to repair the nuclear family. Salute. I'm in complete agreement with that, Gambi. I'm actually in complete agreement with that. And anyone that listens to me knows, say, yeah, me, I look my son, wife already, for real. Yeah. So I'm in complete agreement with that. And maybe I don't want to say certain things because people will hear me and go and do it themselves. But sorry, that's definitely worth a discussion, to be honest. And to be fair, I don't think arranged marriages are completely alien to us. Obviously, it's probably just something that's become lost in our most recent passage, etc., etc. But yeah, man, arranged marriages, I do believe, has got a part to play for sure. Because I guess it can be argued that left to our own devices, some of us may not make the best choices in lifetime partners. Especially if you're doing things from when you're younger, and you're not necessarily looking for the long-term thing in it. So, as young people, a lot of it is just based off of lust and this and that and all the rest of it, which we know doesn't last, right? So, yeah, man, I agree with that, to be honest. I definitely agree with that, boy. Definitely agree with that. Definitely. So, yes. But listen, family, listen, I could stay here all night. I'm not gonna lie, I can chat already. I need nobody for chat to myself. But that was the thing back in the day. Says mine semi-arranged, no complete. Excellent, Gambi. Excellent. I hear you, Bab. I hear you, man. I hear you. And I think the other thing, the good thing about arranged marriages, right, is that it's the actual proper unison of two families, right? Like for real. Because I know there's instances where there's people that are together, whatever, for a long time, and the family meet, or the families, they only meet, at the christening, or that's what I'm saying, Gambi. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not even it's not even alien to us, to be fair. It's just that probably with our more recent passage, we've lost some of them vibrations there, but hopefully we can pick it back up again, for sure. What's this? Edit layout. What's this button here? What does that do? Probably shouldn't have. Oh, what's that? Oh, I press one button. I didn't even know that. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Gambi, for real, man. Arranged marriages, man. For many different reasons, man. And if you remember, also, marriage originally was actually it was a business, right? It was a business whereby two families came together many a time to maybe try to extend the wealth or to maintain the wealth, etc. I'm sure back in the day, marriage wasn't even for poor people to rot it, But yeah, man, I am in agreement with that still. I am, and yeah, man, and I think even things like dowry and things like that, I can now, in 2023, where it's all fucked up again, I can see the significance of such a thing. Do you know what I mean? Because right now, enough man's getting women daughters for free. You got where the women are fucking paying for them to blood clean. Get me? The women are paying for them. For real, for real. Cause you know, so there's enough women out here basically paying for their man, them, you know. Men, enough women out here, they're paying for their man's upkeep, all this, that, and the other. Which again, I think is quite embarrassing, but I guess that's how desperate some women are to like be in a relationship or to maintain a relationship or to say they got a man, this, that, and the other. No, but I hear you though. But you see the dowry thing though. At least I hear what you're saying still, but I think at least it just shows a certain kind of commitment. Do you know what I mean? Especially when compared to today, where you know, man and woman could just pick up each other and drop each other at the drop of a hat type of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, at least if there was a finance, because you know enough people don't want to lose their money. So if there was like a financial investment or penalty, do you know what I mean? Maybe some of these unions or relationships will last a little bit longer. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you like, oh bam, if you're gonna leave your wife or your husband, you know you're gonna lose, I don't know, X amount of money or this, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? That might make people fight harder to stay in their relationships and things like that. You know, because I'm sure just like everything else, marriages and relationships are sort of suffering from that sort of consumerism, that kind of throwaway thing, you know what I mean? Here today, gone tomorrow type of thing. Whereas, like I'm saying, if you got an actual financial investment, you might not be so quick just to, you know, dash for the thing. But I can appreciate why he wouldn't support that still. I mean, even when I first heard about them thing, they were like, what? But yeah, man. Did you not hear about Philip Schofield's paedophile brother? Oh yeah, let me also, that doesn't really sound right to say it now, but let me also say rest in peace to Paul O'Grady still. Old Lily Savage. Remember seeing him on my TV screen back in the day. And it was quite mad actually when he went from being in that big drag to actually what's the word, presenting as a man. That was quite interesting still. I don't know, man. He was only like 60 odd. You know what I mean? I don't think he was that old. I don't know if he was sick or anything. Obviously, my first thing when I heard the question is, did he get the badge? You know, and that's another thing, you know, family. There's a lot of things going on out here regarding ripple effects of that badge that is just not being reported upon. Oh no, my flint's gone. Oh no. Right, that is definitely my sign to call it a night. Oh, allow me, I tell you. But yes, Philip Schofield's brother's a pedo. I think he's in court at the moment. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Enough things. But listen, family, let me leave it there, man. Let me leave it there. But it was a good convo still. Most importantly, if it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. Big up the passport bros, big up the coons, do your lot's ting. Exposing season. It's all about separating the wheat from the chaff. And to be fair, it's better this way because at least now we can see you in it. You get me? We know who you are. We see you. So go on, do your thing. Yes, Gambi, big up yourself, man. Get me? Love the working man. Them all the working man them out there. Big up yourselves. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, cause too much people are trying to make money off of this social media thing, and it ain't working, man. You know what I mean? And it's making some people just look mad out here, selling your soul for very little or nothing at all. Do you know what I mean? As men and women, we need to get back some pride in ourselves. We need to get back some self-esteem in ourselves. And if you get me, find ways of raising your self-esteem. We shouldn't have to try to put down the other sexes. You understand what I'm saying to you? To build up ourselves. That's dead. That's retarded. But I know it's what a lot of people do. You get me? I know there's a lot of men out here that are actually very anti-female. Yeah, women, have your eyes on, recognize who's actually anti-female and who isn't. You get me? Stop going to platforms that don't promote women or don't promote black lives. Stop giving them your love and your likes and all that. You get me? As women, we also need to fix up, because like I'm saying, we're building a lot of these monsters ourselves. Yeah, so we need to also take accountability in that regard. You know? So we love the band there, but yeah, them free loving have to stop now, man, because them the Bismarcky. And if them the Bismarcky, then we don't need to Bismarcky either, to be quite honest, man. To be quite honest. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna call it a night there, so. But yeah, man, peace and love, always. And yeah, man, we live and we learn. We live and we learn, man. But like I said in it, I've seen people change right before my eyes in the social media world, right before my eyes, you know, and it's quite sobering, to be honest. It is quite sobering, and it has to also make you or make me change certain thoughts and vibrations when it comes to certain things, you know. Because I was a low it girl before, because I just didn't want to expose man them and this, that, and the other. You get me? But them days are gone, man, because man them can't even fucking regulate their own goddamn self. So yeah, why do we need to regulate for them? Fuck it. So like I said, big up yourself, Betty, because Betty said from long time that man them are pro men but not pro women and family, and a lot of men, I agree with that. Unfortunately, it's a bit sad, but I do agree. You get me? But other than that, still, man, like I said, separating the wheat from the chaff season, we move. This, you know what I mean? You know, this isn't even really my kind of topic, you get me? Because I'm not really on the man-woman beating thing, because that's just dead. You just know some I love my man then. But, you know, there's things that we need to speak about, like the digital coin that they definitely going to try to bring come. You know what I mean? We've got 15 minutes. Like, there's so much things that we can also be speaking about that's actually going to have an effect on our real lives. Get me? This whole gender war thing, you know what I mean? I know it is an agenda. You know, I'm sure if we were to lift up the skirt of all these type of people, we're going to see the same person. Do you know what I mean? Even in America, I'm saying that whole FBA and fucking ADOS and whatever, I swear to God, it's all the same people behind it. Get me? It's all about divide and rule, divide and conquer. And remember that we have been studied for many, many, many years. So many people know us better than we know ourselves. You know what I mean? And when I say study, I mean study. Not just glance over, look. No, I'm talking about real in-depth study. Just like I'm sure Pearly studied the Mandem, studied the manosphere space after Kevin left or whatever. And somehow she thought I could get in there. And she did get in. Get me? This girl Amelia, I don't know what she studied. I mean, oh my Lord, have mercy. Amelia and the chicken shop. I mean, the embarrassment. But you know what it is, though? There's a lot of self-hate, man. There's a lot of self-hate. There's a lot of self-hate. And for that, I feel sorry for my man, them. And at the moment, I don't even know how we can fix it. I'm not sure if whilst living in the West, I'm not even sure if it can be fixed, to be honest. To be honest. We know that they attack us in different ways. So don't get me wrong. I know the Mandem are under attack, yeah. But still, some of you could be a little bit stronger with it, man. Some of you like just fold like paper, man. But it is what it is. So with that, family, I'll leave it there, blood. Oh my God. Good night. God bless. This has been a 9. Big up all the silent listeners. You're my favorite still, the silent ones. The ones that are too scared to comment for whatever reason. Big up yourself still. Get me? You lot a big boy, yeah. Not as big as me still, but you're big boy, yeah, still. All right, so I'll leave it there. One love, man. Get me? I might even come and do a little breakfast show. So I'm working from home tomorrow. I might even do a little breakfast show. So you know my thing. Hit the notification bell, so that anytime I come, you don't know the rest. One love, 9 and out. Big up, Stephen.